A guy named Anthony is on the phone to do a second date update, and he met his date the old-fashioned way at the club.
Oh,
Yeah, got his bell bottoms on, slicked back his hair, couple gold chains.
Sounds like you're talking about the disco, sir.
Doing the sprinkler on the dance floor,
Oh,
attracting
my
all the ladies.
Goodness, how could anyone just even saying that turns me on?
Well, he said he met her at the club, and I'm just assuming that's the kind of guy Anthony is. I don't know that because I haven't really talked to him yet. Anthony, is that your
Hey,
game?
how's it going?
Good, man. You wearing bell bottoms at the club?
You know what? That night I might have been. I was taking all kinds of advice from everybody. I don't know what I was doing.
Oh, it was
So-
a wild night then.
Yeah, I mean, it was a friend's birthday party. It was my first time going out like that in a while, and I guess it just kind of got out of control. We all did, but normally I'm the guy who keeps it together, and I was definitely not doing that.
Was she someone that was in your group of friends that you hadn't really known before, or is this somebody that you just met at the club, like a random?
I think she was a friend of a friend.
It was a good night. I see.
So, because I'm trying to remember, because it was easy enough to start talking to her. I don't entirely remember how that happened, but it seemed easy enough as if we were there for the same party, but I don't know who she's connected to at
Okay.
this point. None of my friends knew her.
How much do you know about her at all?
All I remember is I thought she was really funny, and she looked at me like she was interested in what I had to say, but
Okay. And do you know her name?
yeah, her name was Deanna. She had a great smile, and I mean, see, the problem is I remember about, let's say, 60% of the night. You know what I mean? Like I have a vague idea of how it went.
Okay, so you got hammered then.
Yeah, man, there was a special that night. It was like Long Island iced tea for $3.
Oh, that gives me a headache just you even saying that.
Long Island iced teas are terrible.
Oh,
And
God.
the worst part was the bartender. I remember his name was Brendan, and I started calling him B all night because I kept saying Long Island iced tea for $3, B, and he kept
Oh,
serving it up.
Oh, man.
It was just so much fun to say. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about what I was doing.
So what'd you do? Like hang out with her all night?
Well, we just started off at the bar trying to talk, and that went all right, but it's loud in there, so we kind of gave up. But then we ended up just kind of making our way to the dance floor, and it started getting hazy because after that it was just kind of a blur of dancing and Long Island iced teas, and then
Do you think maybe the reason it felt like something you've never experienced before was because of those Long Island iced teas? It just everything felt great, and maybe it wasn't?
I think it's possible. It's possible. I think some people say that different types of drinks get you different types of drunk, and this is a first for both for me, so I don't know what to compare it to.
Long Island iced teas are a love potion for him, is what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
I think so.
How did the night end with her?
So, okay, I kind of remember her asking me to walk her home, and I think I did, but
I
Do you
think.
think?
there was definitely some conversation. I want to say she asked me, but it might have been me offering.
Who knows?
And I want to say that she said yes, but she might have said no.
Oh,
I don't
God.
even know at this point. But I think I remember us actually leaving to do that, but I don't remember reaching anywhere. I don't remember dropping her off or anything like that. All I really remember is being put into a cab.
By
And then
her?
I think so. Maybe not, though. I don't know.
I didn't ask. How drunk was she?
I mean, I thought that everybody was as drunk as I was, so, I assumed that she was the same as me, but,
But who knows?
hopefully not, because I was in rough shape, it turned out.
So somebody put you in a cab, and that's the last thing you remember?
Yeah, someone put me in a cab. I got home safely. I know that.
Oh, good thing you got home safely, because I think the whole point of you walking her home is to get her home safely, but that's cool.
I know. Well, it turns out she got home safely. I know that because I've been in some limited communication with her.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Well, I texted her to follow up, and she's been icy, to say the least. Because, I would say, hey, I had a great time the other night, and then she'd just respond, I bet you did. And I don't know what she means by that, because I think she remembers something that I don't. And
Or she's just
yeah.
being coy. Maybe she's just being like, oh, I bet you did, because you met me.
yeah, no, I don't think that's it, because I've tried asking her if we can go out together again, and she's been, pretty against it and pretty firm.
What do you mean by pretty against it?
Pretty firm.
She's not, she's using a lot of, I don't think so, and not this time, but she's also not saying a hard, I think she's wants me to keep asking, so she
No.
keeps finding different ways to put me down. You know?
When someone says I don't think so, I think that's the same as saying no.
Maybe, I don't know. This could be different. Like I said, we had a great time up until maybe midnight. And then,
Up until you don't remember anything.
right. After that, I'm not very confident.
Okay,
But-
well, we'll play a song, call her, and figure out what happened with the rest of your night and why she's not wanting to see you again.
She didn't say she doesn't want to see me again. She said, I don't think so. It's not the same thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll call her and find out right after this, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
4 words that should never be uttered on a first date. Long Island iced tea. It's all downhill from there. Really, no words that should ever be uttered ever. Long Island iced tea. They should be illegal.
Well,
Nothing good ever happens when you have Long Island iced teas. And Anthony, who's on the phone for a second date update today, had a bunch of them on his first date. Well, that's not even really a date. He met this girl named Deanna at the club. They had a special on Long Island iced teas, and he took full advantage and says he had a fun time hanging out with her, and they bonded and danced, and then he thinks he walked her home at the end of the night, but he's not sure, and somebody put him in a cab, but he doesn't know who. So we're going to call Deanna and find out what happened with the rest of his night and why she won't go out with him again.
And you do realize, I mean, since the second half of the night is so hazy, there could be like something really horribly embarrassing that she reveals about you.
Yeah, I'm pretty terrified.
Okay.
All right.
As long as we're ready.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Deanna?
Yes. Who's this?
Deanna, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi. Are you familiar with the show?
So which show?
The radio show.
I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show. You're not familiar with it at all?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm calling because you recently went on a date with somebody who does listen to the show. And he emailed us because he says that you're not calling him back after your date. And he wanted us to see if we could find out why.
Who is the he?
His name is Anthony.
Oh.
Yeah, Anthony. You met him at the club the other night?
Mm-hmm.
You've been texting with him?
Well, more like he's been texting with me. So yeah.
Okay. Well, Anthony emailed us about you because he thought maybe we could figure out why you don't want to go out with him.
No, I'm good. I'm not interested.
In him or in telling us why?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, can you tell us anything? Because he's really curious. He thought you guys had a great time.
A great time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
He sounds like a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's nice. I'm not going to say he's not nice, but great time is pushing it a little bit.
Would it be a bad time? Did you have a bad time with him?
I don't really want to categorize it as bad. It was weird. Can I just say weird?
Yeah.
Sure. Can you tell us anything, though? Because honestly, he doesn't remember most of the night.
If I was as drunk as he was and I had as many Long Island iced teas as he did, I probably wouldn't remember the night either. So,
Was he super obnoxious?
oh my God, so obnoxious.
But didn't you hang out with him, like dance with him all night and go up to the bar and chat and get drinks together?
You know, we started in the beginning of the night, we were talking and it was cool. He seemed really nice. But that was before his eyes started going in a million different directions, and he was probably about 4 Long Island iced teas down. So, yeah. He went from cute to like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm even like standing next to this guy right now. He's so embarrassing.
Oh.
Did he walk you home?
He insisted on walking me home. I did not push for that.
Okay, because he
He was
told
all-
us a little bit about that. He said that he thought you had asked him to walk you home, but he couldn't really remember.
Yeah, no, it didn't go like that. I said, I'm going to go. And he said, well, it's a man's job to make sure a lady gets home okay, so I'm going to walk you home. Hey. Well, I couldn't get rid of him, not going to lie. So I was like, all right, whatever, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm just going to go with it. It's funny because he thought he was walking me home, but it was more like me walking him home.
Yeah.
So,
So were you the one that put him in a cab?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was wondering. He couldn't remember. He thought maybe you did or somebody else did.
Yeah, no, it was just him and I. We were walking, and I really saw how drunk he was because he was starting to get emotional, talking about his dog that had passed away that he was close with. And oh my God, he was really going in, and I felt bad. It was getting deep.
Okay, so you just want us to tell him that he was annoying and drunk, and that's why you don't want to go out with
Yeah.
him.
And can you also tell him this? It is not okay to try to exchange your date for Taco Bell.
What?
That it's not okay.
What are you talking about? And two, it's not?
No, it's Jubal.
Yeah. Well, we were walking home after the club. We saw a bunch of kids with Taco Bell, and he whipped out $10 and offered to give it to them for the Taco Bell.
Okay.
They said no. He whipped out 20. They said no. So then he turned and looked at me, looked at them, and said, well, what about if you just take her in exchange for the Taco Bell?
You can have her. As long
Like you're some object that can be traded for Taco Bell burritos? Oh, now I'm pissed.
Yeah, I was not okay with that.
What did the kids say?
They laughed and they walked away, and he just was like, I'm so hungry.
Oh, my God. I would have been irate.
As drunk as he was, I'm like, seriously, man, you're going to, like, give me up for fast food? No, this is not. And at that point, I was like, okay, time to call an Uber. And that was it.
Okay,
Good for you.
And that's when you put him in the cab.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I bet you he'd be pretty interested to learn all that. I don't think he remembers any of that because he's on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, it's good to hear from you again.
Good to hear from me. Did you not just hear, like, my entire story that I just told? Hello? You know what you did?
Well, it was just nice to hear your voice again.
Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. Did you hear that you tried to trade me for
Okay,
burritos?
Okay, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry I did that. I don't remember doing it, so I trust you. I take your word that that's exactly how it went down. But I promise you, normally if I was sober, I probably wouldn't try to trade you for food, though.
So I would hope you would never, even if you were sober, try to trade me for anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I was just joking because I was so drunk and I've been so funny all night.
No, you pulled out your wallet and pulled out actual cash money.
Well, was there more than one taco? Because I'd like to think that I was trying to get some for both of us.
I don't know how much was in the bag. Does it really matter? You tried to trade me for fast food.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter how much Taco Bell there was. I'm sorry I tried to trade you. What if I promise never to do it again?
Oh, my God. Can you promise to never drink again? Because that was just atrocious.
Well, you know what? I'm just glad that I allowed myself to be vulnerable around you.
What?
Because that's how much I care.
No!
Look, the only reason why I got that drunk was because I was so nervous, because I didn't expect you to be showing so much interest in me because you're so pretty.
No, you were drinking so much because it was $3 for 3 Long Island iced teas.
Oh, those must have been dirty.
Well, I mean, I appreciate a good deal, and I was nervous about talking to you.
It was also that, Deanna.
Those are two very good statements that he came back with, Deanna. You got to give him that.
I don't know. I mean, he's funny. Listen, I'm going to give it to you, Anthony. You're a funny guy, and you're nice, but you were a lot cooler before you threw down all those drinks. I liked you before that. After that, not so much.
Well, in that case, Deanna, would you like to go out with Anthony again? We'll pay for it.
Deanna, how about this? Go on a date with 10 o'clock me, not 1 a.m. me.
I think you should make it like 7:30 you, Anthony, from the sounds of it.
If you go out with me again, I promise I won't drink on our next date. I won't drink on our next 5 dates. I want you to get to know me, the real me, sober me, all right? I won't eat for 5 days, whatever it takes. I won't do anything other than you.
Whoa. I don't think you wanted to say that.
That's a weird statement, Anthony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say, though. My point is, like, I just want you to get to see the real me again, not club me. I don't like that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
What do you think, Deanna? Would you go out with Anthony one more time if he promises not to drink?
Say yes. We've all had dumb drunk nights. Do it. Give him a second chance.
I will go out with you again if you promise not to drink and you promise not to trade me for food.
What do you think, Anthony? Can you do it?
Yeah, that's the deal. I can do it. I promise not to drink, and I promise not to trade you for food.
Yay!
All right, then
Yes.
let's do it.
All right,
Sure.
well, congratulations, Anthony. You got your second date.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Don't screw it up.
Yeah.
I'm so excited I'm going to celebrate. Who wants a drink?
No, nobody. Not you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 says, that girl's crazy. I would totally trade myself for some Taco Bell right now. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Anthony wanted to call Deanna. He wasn't sure why she wasn't calling him back. It turns out he got so hammered on Long Island iced teas that he was just a mess.
Oh, man.
And he was walking, well, she was kind of walking him home, but he said he was walking home and they ran across some kids who had Taco Bell and he actually tried to buy it from them and then offered to trade her for the food, and that was a big turnoff.
Yeah, probably also because they didn't do the trade. Like, he got denied that too. But what's sad is the red flag should have been the Long Island iced teas. Anytime a guy is drinking just one of those on a date, you know something is going to go horribly wrong.
Anyway, she decided to actually go out with him again just if he doesn't drink.
Oh, man. I don't know if that's a good decision.
Yeah, no, because at some point, even if they date longer, there's going to be Long Island iced teas involved again, and she's going to have to babysit and possibly be traded for food. Probably not a great idea, but they did decide to go out again. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
The only
We've been doing these second date updates for a while now, and we've heard a lot of creative excuses to get out of a date. I have an excuse that I like to use when I'm on a date, so I don't hurt the other person's feelings, but if I know it's not going well and I want to leave, I always use the same excuse. I look at them and go, I don't like you, and I want this to be over.
That's not an excuse.
And it seems to work every time, and so I think I'm doing it right. But not everybody is as smooth as I am.
Yeah.
Sensitive.
Look at you, smooth operator.
And Lisa, who's on the phone today to do a second date update, believes that somebody used an excuse to get out of a date with her. Lisa, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks, Jubal. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. So the guy that you met today, you met him online?
Yes, on a dating site.
What did you do when you went out on your date?
We just met at a bar. Kept it simple.
When you saw him for the first time, what did you feel?
Well, here's the thing. There was a little bit of a snag before I met him because I knew that I was kind of going into it without being 100% truthful because I used an old photo on my profile.
Oh.
How old are we talking?
It was 8 years old.
Wow.
But I was honest about my age.
Okay. You just weren't honest with your picture.
Well, I felt really guilty after that, and I realized that I hadn't told him, and we were going out that night.
But you weren't honest about your picture. Why use a picture from 8 years ago as your dating profile photo?
It's a really good picture. Sometimes I'm not that photogenic, and it's really great, and I feel like it captures my personality.
Are you much different now than you were 8 years ago?
No, I mean, that's the other thing. I don't think I'm that different, but I don't know.
8 years is a long time, though. Yeah. We all have pictures that we really like and hold on to. You don't have like one that's maybe from like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the one I used.
All right.
I mean, I had a profile up a few years ago, and
so you came clean about it to him?
Yeah, before we went out. I mean, it was about half an hour before meeting up. I texted him, and I said, hey, you know what, you can totally cancel if you want to, but I just want to be honest with you. You know, the photo I used is 8 years old.
Did he ask for an updated picture to send to him or anything?
No, because it was right before. It was literally half an hour before we were meeting. He texted back. He's like, hey, don't worry about it. It's totally okay.
Yeah, because he was actually driving to the destination. Yeah. Like, why couldn't you should have probably, I mean, I don't know. You should. I would think you would want to tell him like a day or two before.
I know. I didn't give him much of a leeway, but.
Did you do that on purpose, Lisa?
No, honestly, I just
Lisa.
That is really
forgot.
Lisa, are you lying to me? Did you do that on purpose?
No, I swear to you, I'm not.
Okay.
I was thinking like, oh my God, I really like this guy, and I was crap, and he doesn't have the right picture of me, and now he's going to hate me. But he was like, no, that's cool, whatever.
Have you been online dating for a little while?
Oh, yeah, a couple of months.
Have other people been shocked when they saw you in person compared to your profile photo?
Well, nobody would, I don't think anybody would, except for Jubal maybe, would really do that. Would be like, what?
Just like sit down like, You're not who I thought you were.
I know. You're ugly. I got to go.
So your email said that you think he used an excuse to get out of your date.
You know, we were having a great time, and he seemed a little bit nervous at first, but after a while, he got a phone call, and he said he had to go, and his excuse was, I have to go help my grandma get groceries.
No.
Yeah, it's totally lame, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a made-up excuse.
What did you say to him?
Well, what could I say? It was just like, okay, you know, I mean, I was a good sport about it, but I don't know, maybe it is true, but it sounds lame.
Yeah, what if his grandma really does need groceries and you're like, I don't care, let her starve. You stay here.
Anyway, it's been over a week and I haven't heard from him, and I'm really hoping it's not the picture thing.
I guess I didn't ask you how the actual date went. Was everything enjoyable?
I thought it was good. Like I said, he seemed a little nervous at first. Maybe it's because he was like, oh, my God, what's she going to look like? But no, I mean, it seemed normal and cool. And, you know, there's always a little bit of adjustment when you're like, oh, hi, here's the real you. But I thought we were connecting.
So no awkward moments where you think that he got turned off, and he didn't seem to be turned off by the fact that your picture was 8 years younger than you actually are.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that is what happened. You know, like I said, people don't show up and be like, oh, you're not as attractive as I thought you were going to be. You know, they just don't, I mean, right? You're kind of polite.
But I think we can all agree that we're pretty sure that his grandma needs help with her groceries as an excuse to get out of the date.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Great, thanks.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Lisa is on the phone, and she wants to call a guy named Nick. They met online. Her picture that she uses online is actually 8 years old. So she thinks that might be part of the problem. But she did come clean right before their date and said, hey, just so you know, when I show up, I'm going to look 8 years older. He seemed to not have a problem with that, but she does think that he used an excuse to get out of the date because at some point he got a phone call and then said his grandma needs help with her groceries, so he had to leave. Right. And she hasn't heard anything from him since. Lisa, you know what I think your problem is?
What?
I think you need to start dating men.
Oh, you think he's a little boy?
A little grandma's boy. So if his grandma's calling, he's going to get groceries for her. You really want to be with a guy like that? Like, look at me. I haven't talked to my grandma in like 10 years.
That's not something to brag about.
I am a good grandson.
So bad.
You know, I thought you meant be a man and not make a lame excuse like that.
Yeah.
No. I was saying,
wrong.
Don't let your grandma run
man
you.
up.
You know what I mean? Like, he's got to own that relationship with his grandma. All right, well, we're about to dial the phone right now, get him on the phone, and find out why he's not calling you back, and if, in fact, that was an excuse to get out of your date, okay?
All right, awesome.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Nick, please?
Yeah, this is me.
Hey, Nick, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
From what?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show?
Okay. Well, what do I got to say? What do I got to do?
You don't have to say or do anything. I just have a few questions for you about a date you recently went on.
Okay.
Here's how it works. One of our listeners emailed us to call you. You recently went out with a girl named Lisa, okay?
Right.
And Lisa is wondering why you're not calling her back.
Okay. So, what do I just tell you what happened, or?
That would be the goal. If you just want to straight up just tell me, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it just didn't work out.
Well, is there a specific reason?
Not too much. I mean,
there was way too much hesitation. There's definitely a reason.
Well, no, I mean, she just, listen, when you go out with somebody, have something in mind, and if they're not it, then you move on.
I like how your voice just gets higher.
I'm just saying, I mean, not everybody's for everybody. Why waste time if they're not for you? That's all.
Nick, let me ask you a question. She told us that she had a profile picture on the dating website that was 8 years younger than she is. Does she look a lot different now, and is that why you don't want to call her back?
I wouldn't say a lot different, but
somewhat different.
Like different enough to where you found her unattractive when you saw her?
I don't know. I wouldn't say unattractive, but it's just I'm just particular, and she wasn't my type exactly. So I'm just looking for Miss Perfect, and she wasn't it. That's all.
Miss Perfect. What is Miss Perfect?
Isn't that what everybody wants? Miss Perfect for them,
I want Miss Willing. That's what I'm usually going for.
Or Miss Damaged Goods.
Or just Miss has a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I guess I just have high standards. I don't know.
All right. Are you one of... Okay, I got a friend like you. You're one of those I only date perfect 10 model type guys, aren't you?
No, I mean, not maybe to other people's standards, but to my standards, they have to have certain features or attributes that I like.
So it was all just like a looks thing. Like her looks didn't meet what you expected and what you like.
Look, I'm just saying, I've been on a lot of dates. I've dated a lot of people here and back home, and just, I guess I always find something wrong with each of them,
What do you find wrong, though? Like, her cuticles were a little, too white. Are you that picky?
Well, if I notice that, sure, that could be something. But
For real?
No, but it's usually bigger than that. Like this one girl had like really big gums. You ever see that when they smile, they're like very gummy, and that's just.
Nick, I'm with you. I'm with you on the big gums thing. It is distracting.
Yeah, like horse gums.
Yeah.
You guys are so shallow.
It's true though.
What?
Brooke, do you want to date a dude with huge gums?
I don't know that I've ever even noticed gums.
Obviously you're looking at their face most of the time, but you gaze and you look down and you see the boobs and stuff. Can I say boobs and stuff?
Yeah,
you can
sure,
say
you can
boobs.
say that. Absolutely.
Well, that was one problem with this girl. They were just kind of like weirdly shaped or something. I just couldn't.
Are we talking about a former date of yours, or are we talking about Lisa?
Oh no, a former date.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not like Lisa.
Okay.
We're just going through a list of everything wrong with every woman that he's ever dated.
I'm just giving examples of why I'm picky. That's all. I mean.
All right, big gums, weird looking boobs, things like that turn you
If
off.
they look like that, then who knows what they look like when it's off.
Okay.
So what was the thing that turned you off about Lisa?
Well, she had like really, like the nose part was fine, but like the nostrils were kind of small.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Like
No.
they're just like tiny.
Her nostrils are too small for her nose.
Yeah, like the holes part.
Yeah, I know what a nostril is. I'm just trying to picture a big
I know,
nose
but,
with
like,
little.
They were just like really small, and like it looked kind of odd. It didn't look like that in the picture, which was surprising.
Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Are you being serious that small nostrils are a deal breaker for you?
Look, when you're talking to somebody for an hour and all you can focus on is the nostrils, there's a problem.
But
and that's why I couldn't take it anymore.
You probably have a lot of your own imperfections too, right?
I'm not saying I don't, but for me, why should I settle if that's not who I
You
want to be with?
you have to be one of the most picky dudes I've ever talked to.
Yeah, dude.
And
I know. Everybody says that to me, but that's who I am.
You're honest.
Hey,
And maybe
listen,
that's
look.
why I'm single, but what do you want?
It definitely is why you're single. I'm going to tell you that right now. But, I would love to find out if Lisa has had any work done to her nostrils to make them smaller. Wouldn't you like to find that out, Nick?
No, that's all right. I don't really care. I mean, it didn't work out, so it doesn't matter. I'm moving on.
Well, it's too bad because she's actually on the other line listening.
What?
Seriously? My nostrils are too small?
What are you guys doing to me? What have you ambush people like this?
Yeah, it's kind of the point of the whole segment. So anyway,
Moving on.
I didn't agree to this.
I know you didn't, but Lisa did, and now she's on the phone. So you might as well talk to her about her small nostrils.
I'm here. Like, what kind of freaky thing is that? I could see if your nostrils were too big, but...
Look, it's just my thing. I don't know what to tell you. I'm picky. That's all. I don't know if you heard that part, but I'm just very.
I mean, we have all this stuff in common, and now you're saying it's because my nostrils? My nostrils are normal.
No, they're not.
Oh my God.
Really?
I'm sorry, they're not. I've seen a lot of nostrils, and they're on the smaller side.
I see at least a dozen nostrils a day, and apparently yours don't stack up, Lisa.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what anybody else thinks about them. I know I'm picky, and there were some very nice qualities you had, and we had some nice conversation. But for me, just me, like I said, I'm picky. They were just too small, and it was distracting. I'm sorry.
Nick, how do you expect to find the perfect woman with like every single thing on her face being perfect? I mean, you're not exactly Mr. Hottie. You know, you're cute. So what are you thinking?
Look, if I have to be single for the rest of my life because I can't find the perfect person for me, then I'll be single, and I'm okay with that. But I'm going to keep trying. That's all.
All right.
Wow, that's dedication.
Well, I have to do this no matter what because it is a second date update. Nick, would you like to go out on a second date with Lisa? We will pay for it.
God, no.
It's not a match. It's not going to work.
Both of you guys said, did I hear both of you guys say no to a second date at the same time?
Yes.
Look at that. On
Look,
the
you
same
guys
page.
have more in common than you think.
The only thing, apparently.
All right, Lisa. Well, I'm sorry that we couldn't make that happen for you.
Okay, thanks.
And Nick, I'll keep an eye out for girls with giant nostrils, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
My deal breaker, whenever I meet a girl, perfect teeth. Hate it.
Why?
Hate them. Just a turn off to me.
You like a little snaggle in there?
I like that girl to just be screwed up. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Lots of text messages coming in about the second date update. The guy didn't want to call the girl back because he said her nostrils were too small.
Which is so picky. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I can't
Never
believe
heard
how
that.
many text messages are coming in commenting on his man unit, though.
Yeah, we got a text message about her nostrils. Says, one of my coworkers has slits for nostrils. It's really distracting, and I can't stop looking at them when I talk
Really?
to her.
No,
So apparently it bothers some people.
Honestly, I can't stop looking at your guys' nostrils now. This is weird.
Just
I've never
judging
even
everybody's
noticed.
nostrils.
I will say, my husband's nostrils are exceptionally large, and it's sometimes distracting. And I think it's from a long life of picking your nose.
I've never paid
Weird.
enough attention to nostrils, I guess. I guess I should start. If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
In the mornings, second date update.
A listener named Amy is on the phone for a second date update today, and her email had the subject line, date backfired, which means one of three things. Somebody farted, or two, somebody's car needs to be tuned up because it backfired a few times,
Okay.
or three, I said three things, but I only had two things. I'm out.
Okay.
We'll just go to Amy and find out what happened. Hey, Amy, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So your email said that your date backfired. We'll get to that in a second. First, tell us about the guy you want to call. What's his name?
His name is Jay.
Where'd you meet him?
I met him online, and it just seemed like we had a lot in common. I thought he was cute and good sense of humor. And, you know, I've been doing this online dating thing for like over a year, and it's getting kind of stale. You know, I'm ready to meet somebody nice.
So you don't have to meet weirdos online anymore?
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah, so I thought this sounded promising. So Jay and I decided to meet up, and I wanted to make it more fun than usual, just like the average kind of date. So I asked him before we meet, just let me be in charge of the date.
Oh.
And
Okay.
yeah.
I like that. Was he into a woman that's in charge?
Yeah, he seemed fine with it. I told him it's a surprise. I'm not going to tell you what we're doing until we meet.
I know if it was me, I'd be like, sweet, I don't have to do any work. This is
Yeah.
great.
Say, this is awesome.
So what'd you plan for your date?
Well, it's called the Lost and Found Couples Challenge.
Oh, no. What is it?
Well, I thought it would be really fun. You know, we met at a park, and what you do is you turn your backs to each other, and then you each walk away for 15 minutes, and then you turn around and walk back, and then you tell each other everything that you saw on your walk. Like you go have a drink or coffee, and then
So you just go on a 15-minute walk and then come back and tell your date about it?
yeah. And the fun part of it is,
Okay, good. I'm glad there's a fun part because I was looking for it. And I didn't hear it yet.
no, it is. It's fun. You can't text each other. That's cheating. You can't text and say, "Hey, where are you?" You know, you just have to find each other. So, you know, you take a little different path, and then you come back and meet up and find each other. That's the way it's supposed to work.
It sounds like, it sounds like it's something that like couples should do that have been together for a long time and need something new to talk about and can actually.
I don't know. I think it's more like a get to know you kind of thing. I mean, I thought it was a really fun idea.
Yeah, and I was like, you planning it took the work away from him, and then you gave him a whole bunch more work on the date.
Well, at least it's unique, though.
It is unique. Did he seem to like it?
No.
All right.
Hence the backfire.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's the backfire.
What happened?
Well, what happened was that I couldn't find him after the 15 minutes. I couldn't find him. We were supposed to meet up like in the general vicinity, and I just couldn't find him anywhere. So I started getting worried, but I didn't want to ruin the game by texting him, so I gave him a little extra time. Mm-hmm. But then I really had to text him because I just couldn't find him.
Right? Oh. So did you find him finally? Was he lost and scared somewhere?
Well, no. He texted back, and we agreed to meet up at this nearby coffee shop. And so I went right over there, and I thought he would be there, but he wasn't there. And I was waiting for like a half hour and didn't see him.
So wait, did he never show up?
That's right. He wasn't there, so I texted him again, and I was like, where are you? And he said, well, I'm here. And I said, no, you're not. I don't know if he went to a different place or what, because he was like, no, you're not here. But I was at the place where we planned to meet.
That'd be frustrating to go on first of all, the date and then not be able to find each other and then not be able to find each other in the coffee shop.
Right, exactly.
Did you ever actually link up?
I said, well, are you coming over? Like, this is where I am. Are you coming over? And he said, I've got something else I have to do. It would be better for me if we just reschedule. I've kind of put a lot of time into this. And so he was just not into it.
Sounds like it did backfire, and it turned him off after trying to search for you for 2 hours or whatever.
But Amy, why do you want to go out with him again? He essentially stood you up on your date.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, I thought that actually it went pretty well for those few minutes that we did meet up. I mean, we liked each other, and I don't know what happened, but I think that we should give another try. I mean, it's not like something horrible happened. It's just, there was a misunderstanding. So, I still like him. Okay. I just want to see what happens.
Okay. And have you tried to get a hold of him since he said, let's reschedule?
Yeah, I tried to get a hold of him, but he hasn't responded.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Just make sure you're hanging out on the right phone. You don't go to a different phone. We can't find you. Just hold on 1 second, all right?
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Amy is on the phone, and Amy really knows how to spark romance on a date. She met this dude named Jay, and then they went to the park and walked in opposite directions.
Not together.
I mean,
Not together, just they met at the park and then they left each other, and that was basically her date. Very romantic. Amy wanted to do something a little creative, so she did this lost and found couples challenge. You're supposed to walk 15 minutes in the opposite direction and then try to find each other again, but they never found each other. They even ended up at opposite coffee shops after an hour of searching for each other, and it seems like the dude just got frustrated and didn't want to see her again, but now she's not able to get a hold of him, so we're about to get him on the phone and find out if that is the reason why.
Amy, I'm all for creative dates, but did you not run this by any of your friends before you pulled the trigger?
I did, and I actually found this idea online, and I read that it's supposed to work great, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't work out great for you, but I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Yep, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Jay.
Yeah?
Hey, what's up, Jay? How are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, what?
This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi.
Hey.
Why are you calling me?
It's a good question. I'm calling you because we got an email about you from one of our listeners.
An email about me?
Yes. I like this. I say something, you repeat it with a question mark. This is a fun game we're playing, Jay. Got an email about you from a girl named Amy that you went on a date with.
Amy that I went on a date with?
Yes. Yeah, and I got another one for you to repeat too, okay?
Jubal is the coolest guy ever.
You're not calling her back and she's wondering why.
She contacted you because she's wondering why I'm not calling her back.
That is exactly what happened. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update, Jay. I'll explain because you're obviously confused. And that's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, people can email us to get that person on the phone and ask what happened. So Amy emailed us because she's tried to hit you up to go out again and you won't respond to her.
He's trying not to ask a question right now.
Is there a reason why, Jay?
I mean, I don't really feel like sharing with Amy what, like...
That's good. You don't have to share it with Amy. You can share it with us.
Well, I mean, you guys are probably going to wind up, like, telling her or something. And
screw her.
No.
Oh, my God.
I mean, yeah, we will tell her. That's why she wants to know. That's the whole deal.
She said that, I mean, she's been frustrated by online dating. She finally finds somebody that she's connected with, and then it doesn't work out. And that's a real bummer. You can understand that.
I mean, I do understand that. I just don't want to, like, say something that's going to get back to her and she's going to, like, get mad or anything.
Well, we can try to sugarcoat it for you.
And we already made fun of her date idea when she told us about the
Yeah, you guys walk in different directions.
So I'm not the only one that thought that was a dumb date idea.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded horrible.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah.
I do a lot of dumb dates, and I'm even on your side with that one.
Was that it? Was it just the whole concept of the date? And she also told us how you couldn't find each other either. That would be frustrating. That would make me want to leave.
Well, it wasn't just the concept of the date. Like, it's weird enough to just show up and have them be like, hi, okay, leave now. That was a little weird. But, I mean, at first, I was excited to meet her, so I was kind of cool with it. And then I started walking away, and after a minute or two, I was like, I don't really want to just walk for 15 minutes to turn around and walk back.
Yeah.
So there was a bar like a block away from where we had met up, and I kind of ducked in there to just grab a drink and hang out. And a couple of my buddies live like around the corner, and one of them had texted me to see what I was up to, and I'm like, hey man, you wouldn't believe this. I'm on a date with a chick, but I'm not on a date with her. I'm actually at this bar just hanging out for like the next half hour. So they were like, oh cool, we'll meet you over there.
Oh no.
And we had more than one drink, and then we had more than two drinks.
Oh, Jay.
All right, so since you didn't go on your walk and ended up getting drunk with your friends, she told us how she was trying to meet up with you at a coffee shop. Did you actually try to meet up with her?
Originally, when I went to go and get the drink, I had intended on meeting up with her back at the park, but then one of my buddies was like, it's happy hour getting free over at the strip club.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no.
Jay.
So we kind of slid over that way, and then she started texting me being like, where are you? And I didn't want to be like, hey, I kind of just got out of there. So I was like, I can't find you either. We should try this another time.
Jay, so you went on a day date with a nice girl who put energy and effort into your date, and you ended up at the strip club?
With your bros?
Sounds like an awesome day.
Well, I don't know how much energy she put into the date. Like, the energy she put into the date was, hey, I found a thing that we can not do together and not get to know each other.
Well, that wasn't her intention. She was trying. Have you never screwed up a date before with a bad idea?
Well, I've screwed up a date with a bad idea, but I was in person to screw it up. I didn't leave to let it get screwed up away from me.
Why aren't you going out with her now? Why aren't you calling her back? She doesn't know.
Honestly, the next day, I just kind of felt really, really bad about the whole thing, and I don't know if I can look her in the eye again if we ever go out again.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of messed up, no matter how bad the date was, to be on a date and leave that date to go to the strip club with your bros. I know you didn't want us to tell her all of that, so I'm glad we didn't. But you did, because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
She's on the other line?
Yes, there you go, repeating my questions, my statements again. Yes, unless she hung up, Amy is still on the other line. Amy, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Hey.
Why didn't you just be honest with me? I mean, so you went to get drunk with your friends. I mean, you could have just told me that.
Well, I didn't intend to be, like, really rude to you. It just kind of snowballed, and then I felt bad about it, and I felt it would just be better to not continue. And honestly, I absolutely intended to come back and meet up with you after I had a drink, and I got caught up, and, I had a couple more drinks, and then a friend of mine texted me and was like,
yeah, we heard the story.
Yeah, I heard the whole story. So is this supposed to make me feel better, just the idea that you wanted to hang out with me, you meant to meet up with me, you were going to, but you didn't? How am I supposed to feel about that?
Well, I don't know. I guess kind of the same way that I'm supposed to feel about you wanted that idea to be a good first date idea.
It is a good idea. It's supposed to go much better than that. It's just that you didn't follow the rules. That's all.
I will say,
It
Amy
sounds like
does
you had
have
fun.
I mean, Amy does have a point, though. I mean, it is one of those things where it's not going to be fun unless both people really participate in it. Like, literally within 5 minutes of the date, you decided that going to drink by yourself was going to be more fun.
You know what, though? It is kind of a good idea because you're supposed to take a 15-minute walk and then see what happens. You started to take your walk, and then that led you on a path to a bar and then to a strip club in the middle of the day. So, actually, a lot can happen on this date.
I found a stripper.
Yeah, you should have joined back up with her and been like, check this out, and seen her reaction.
I mean, don't you feel bad knowing that I was walking around the park and the coffee shop looking for you for hours, and meanwhile, you were getting drunk with your friends and going to a strip club and throwing down singles?
This sounds like a fight that usually happens later in a relationship.
Yeah, it does.
Well, hey, look at it this way. All those things that you saw on that long walk around the park for hours is now a thing you can tell me about.
Oh, come on.
Oh, there you go.
Jay.
Now
That was
you both have your
rude.
stories. It's actually just kind of like it turned into a really, really long game of
Dude, that
the
was
Lost and Found
rude.
Couples Challenge or whatever you called it, Amy. Would you guys like to get together and swap stories? Jay, we'll pay for a second date. Will you go out with Amy again?
Wait, hold on. I already know his whole story. I mean, he ruined it.
Yeah, but he doesn't know yours. Could be fun.
Come on, do you even want to go out with him, Amy? I'd be a lot more pissed if I were you.
I think that we should do it over again and do it the right way. And if he can play by the rules, then we'll give it another try.
Okay, so Jay, are you down to try it one more time? And no going to the strip club. Actually go walk for 15 minutes and come back.
Walk the opposite
Yeah.
direction.
I'd like to, but just with one little change. We meet up and use that time to talk about everything we've seen up to that point, you know, like our lives and where we've been.
That's a regular date.
and we talk about those things.
Look, I'm not letting you off that easy. This is a fun game, and I want to try it again and do it right, and then we can talk about other things.
She really wants to do it, Jay. Will you give her another shot?
You know, Amy, I feel bad about it, and I had a lot of fun chatting with you leading up to that first date, and I do want to really see what's up. So, yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I can't decide if this is exciting or the start of a really unhealthy relationship.
Well, at least you guys are actually going out again. Jay, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
All right. We'll get it all set up, and hopefully we can get an update from you.
All right.
All right. Take care, man. Amy, are you still there?
Yeah.
Amy, why are you going out with him again?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually not. I'm just going to schedule it, and he'll show up, and then I won't.
All right. So it is still a successful second date update. We'll take it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Got a text in at 78592 that says, that sounds like a horrible idea for a date, but I kind of want to do it.
See?
Me too. If you missed it, we're talking about today's second date update. Amy wanted to call this dude named Jay. She planned the date, and she had an interesting idea. She wanted to walk 15 minutes in the opposite direction at a park and then turn back around and try to find each other so that you can share what you saw during your walk. But they got lost during the date and decided to try again another time. They never actually met back up after they started walking in different directions. We got Jay on the phone and found out that he didn't want to walk around. He thought the date idea was kind of weird, so he just went and got drunk with his friends at a bar, then ended up at a strip club a little while later, and then lied to Amy about it, because the whole time they were like, oh, I can't find you, let's meet up at a coffee shop, and he never did, but he was actually with his buddies. She was upset that Jay didn't follow the rules and got drunk and went to a strip club instead, but she said she did want to see him again the right way.
I will say, though, he wins that game.
Why do you say?
Because he's got a way better story than she does.
Yeah.
Like, in
He
his
absolutely
time
does.
that he spent on the walk,
He
wow.
found strippers.
A
He
lot
saw-
happened.
He saw a lot more interesting things
Yeah.
than she did.
I mean, she saw maybe a bird and a homeless person.
Well, Jay felt guilty and agreed to go on a second date and try it again. So looks like it might work out for them unless he does it one more time. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back. And speaking of people not calling you back, maybe the insurance companies want to screw you out of some money and they're not calling you back. See how I did that? I tied that in perfectly. And that's why If you've been in a car accident and you need help getting money from the insurance companies, which you will need help because they don't want to just give you the cash, get a hold of my friends at The Advocates. It's advocateslaw.com, 206-512-3555, and they'll help you make sure you get all the money that you're owed from the insurance companies, whether it's for medical bills or repairs or anything like that. You need their help to get everything that you're owed. So it's 206-512-3555, online, advocateslaw.com. If you don't even think you need them, you might as well ask the question because a consultation is free and you don't pay anything unless you win. And also, they've gotten over $100 million for their clients, so they know what they're doing. It's 206-512-3555, online, advocateslaw.com. You probably don't realize this, but whenever we do a second date update where a couple actually agrees to go out again, not only do we pay for their date, but we always send them follow-up emails to see how they're doing.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they don't respond back. Sometimes they'll tell us they never went on the date and they just took us for the free gift cards.
Oh, come on.
Which is fine.
It's what we would do if we were in that situation.
Yeah, you're right.
But very rarely we'll get a reply with a genuine update, and we'll talk to them on the air about it in what we call a second date update.
God, we're really creative with these titles.
I know.
I know, right?
And now we have another couple who actually reached out to us, Rachel and Josh. If you're not familiar, Rachel was the girl who lost her cat. Jog anybody's memory yet?
Oh, yeah.
And the dude got hurt.
Yeah,
right?
and Josh
he got, hit by a car or something.
bravely went to go help her look for it. And while he was out searching, he got hit by a car and had to go to the hospital. And that's why he wasn't calling her back.
And she had no idea that had happened. She had no idea that he even went to look for her cat.
A lot of our listeners are probably familiar with that one. But if you're not, we're going to play it for you right now. And then after, we'll get an update from Rachel and Josh on what has happened since he was hit by the car.
Oh, dude, this has been killing me.
I hope he's out of that coma. I'm kidding.
Here we go. Here's that second date update right now. And then we'll talk to them right after.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
People often say that romance is dead. Well, not today.
Oh, good.
Not when you hear today's second date update. Rachel is on the phone, and today she wants to call a guy named Josh, and they actually met in the most romantic way I've ever heard of anybody meeting each other.
You better not be being sarcastic because I do not want to be disappointed today, Jubal Flag.
Not one bit.
Okay.
Normally I joke about this kind of stuff, but this story actually really tugged at my heartstrings.
Wait, you
and
have
I thought
those?
it was a beautiful way to make a first connection. Rachel, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are y'all?
Not too bad.
I can't wait to hear your
I'm really
story.
excited for you to share your story with everybody. Tell us how you met the guy that you want to call today.
So I met Josh.
Actually, wait, hold on, Rachel. Let me give you some music to set the mood first. Rachel,
Oh, yeah, I like that better.
why don't you tell everybody how you met the guy that you want to call today?
So his name is Josh, and we met at a moment when we were both really just raw and vulnerable.
Whoa.
We were puking off the same balcony.
Shut up! I knew you were
What?
toying with me, Jubal. I
What
knew
a
it the whole time.
Wonderful
Damn it.
story of how love can overcome all things.
And I just want to say I'm not proud of this. This is not a story that I really am proud to share.
So
but,
you're not going to retell it at the wedding if it gets to that point.
maybe not. Maybe this will be a secret.
Okay.
So how'd you guys meet? Did your streams cross or...
Oh, God.
He asked for a napkin. Maybe he needed to hold your hair back at the same time.
No. Okay, listen, I'm normally a lightweight, and I really wouldn't get this drunk at a party, but it was my roommate's birthday, so, what are you going to do? And I felt like I was, feeling really queasy, it wasn't about to happen, but I really felt in my heart that it was going to happen soon.
See, you felt it in your heart. That love was about to come from your stomach and out of your mouth.
You rushed over to a man to meet him real quick before you started vomiting?
No, come on. I went to the bathroom. I tried to get in the bathroom, but somebody was in there.
Uh-huh.
So it was just the only thing that I could think to do was to run outside, and I leaned over this balcony and I just puked my guts out. And I'm so embarrassed, and then I looked up and there was this guy right next to me doing exactly the same thing.
Oh my gosh.
And we locked eyes. And it was so romantic.
Shut up.
No, it was pretty gross. But...
Did you like immediately strike up a conversation like, hey, what are you doing out here too?
It was kind of sweet. We like started laughing at each other.
Yeah.
And it was just sort of this moment of like, well, here we are.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen each other at probably your worst already.
Oh my God.
It's all uphill from that point, I would think.
Exactly.
You're just praying that one of you has some gum on them?
I mean, we didn't kiss that night.
Okay.
Needless to say.
Did he ask for your number or something at that point?
So the thing is, like, it was like kind of a funny situation. We started laughing at each other, kind of. And he asked for my number, and I was like, you know, what the heck? And I gave it to him, and all of a sudden we had plans to like, go get dinner and see a movie. And
oh my God! So you actually went on a real date? I was thinking that your date was just the balcony moment.
No. Real actual plans.
Okay, and
Awesome.
did your other plans involve vom too, or did you guys have a vom-free
No.
date?
We talked about it, and we decided one drink each at the dinner.
No matter what.
You're capping each other.
That's kind of cute, though.
So how was dinner?
Well, okay, so it actually ended up not even happening.
What?
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, got there, started getting all of these texts from my roommate that my cat had been missing. And so I'm like freaking out, pretty much immediately had to leave right when my food got there.
Oh, that sucks.
No.
Yeah, but he was super nice, drove me back home, and I felt like such a jerk because I didn't even say goodbye. I like ran out of the car, went inside. Yeah, I know, but I love my cat.
Did you find your cat?
Yeah, it turned out he was in the closet, so it was like a huge to-do for absolutely nothing.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Man, roommate
Did
with the
you
block.
text this guy or call him and let him know what happened?
Yeah, like I tried to call him and apologize for like running off. You know, it's not my fault that my cat got lost, but I can't get a hold of him. It's been like 4 days. I don't know what's up, and I really just like I want to explain myself.
Okay.
Right.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
That sounds great. I mean, he just seemed like a really cool guy. I don't really want this opportunity to pass me by.
All right, we'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Rachel, I really don't know why you're not getting a call back. Your dating experience had all of the key elements that it takes to be successful in love. You had projectile vomiting, and you had missing cats. And that's really all you need to win at this crazy little game that we called love.
It does sound like a Taylor Swift song.
If you missed the first part of the second date update, Rachel is on the phone. She wants to call a dude named Josh. They met at a house party when both of them were vomiting on a balcony. They struck up a conversation after and agreed to go out on a date. They didn't really finish the date, though, because when they met up for dinner, at the beginning of it, she started getting text messages from her roommate saying that her cat was lost. So she stopped the date. He drove her home. She ran out of the car, and she hasn't heard from him since. So we're about to call him and find out what could have possibly gone wrong in that whole thing.
Detective work.
And it seems like if a guy's cool with the vomit part, you think he'd be cool with the freak out on the cat issue.
Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think you could have done anything worse than what you started with.
That's why this whole thing just doesn't make any sense to me. I really appreciate you guys calling him for me.
No problem. All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Oh my gosh.
Hi, I was looking for Josh.
I'm Josh.
Hey, Josh, how you doing?
I'm fine. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
All right. Okay. Can I help you with something?
Did we wake you up?
Yes, you can help me with something. We actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
An email?
Yeah, because you actually went out on a date with them, and now you're not calling her back.
I'm not. Who am I not calling back?
Her name is Rachel, and she said that you guys met at a house party and then went out to dinner, but the dinner had to be cut short because of a missing cat.
Oh, the cat.
It's that hard to remember the girl that you were puking off the balcony with?
Rachel. Yeah.
So you remember Rachel?
Yes.
Did you like Rachel?
Yeah. I liked Rachel.
I feel like you don't actually remember Rachel the way that you answered that.
Sure, I liked Rachel.
Oh, that girl.
No. I liked her. I did.
Okay, so why not call her back? She said it's been 4 days since your date, and you haven't been responding to anything.
Oh, no, it's been 6 days.
It's been 6 days.
Wait, so you've also been counting how many days it's been since you haven't called her back?
Well, I kept track of it because that's how long I've been in the hospital.
What?
What?
Oh my God!
Are you currently in the hospital right now?
No, I just got out yesterday.
What? Oh my God! Is that why it sounds like you're on drugs right now?
I'm a little bit on some painkillers and stuff.
Whoa!
Are you
what
okay?
happened?
It was such a crazy night. So her cat was missing. And I remember she was really distraught, so I felt bad. And she got out of the car. So I drove around the corner, and then I decided to get out of the car to maybe look for the cat. Because I thought maybe the cat was outside or around the area. Yeah. So I was looking for her cat, and it was really dark, and I couldn't really see that well. And then a car came and hit me.
What? You got hit by a car?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got a broken arm, and I got a couple of broken ribs.
Oh my God, you're lucky that's it.
Dude.
Yeah, I've been in the hospital because that happened.
So you were going to call her back, but obviously you've had other things going on right now.
Yeah, it's just been nuts dealing with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Does she know
I'm so glad you're okay.
Yeah, we talked to her. It sounds like she doesn't have any idea that you got hit by a car looking for her cat.
I don't know. I've been in the hospital. I don't know what she knows.
God, I would feel so bad if I was Rachel.
Yeah,
I would blame myself forever.
Very nice of you to try to find her cat, though.
I didn't find the cat.
No, you didn't.
No, you found a car instead. You definitely found a car.
Hey, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to throw you under the bus again, but Rachel is actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Rachel's here?
Hi. Oh, my God. Hi. I'm so glad you're okay.
Oh my gosh.
Josh, are you there?
I feel like it's too many pain meds to comprehend.
Yeah. No, I'm here. I'm here. But what? So what's happening?
Oh, poor Josh.
Oh, you're so sweet. I thought that you weren't calling me back because I screwed up our date. I thought that you were mad at me.
She's trying to laugh it off.
No, I was in the hospital.
Yeah, I know. We heard the sirens when we were looking for my cat, and and that was you.
Oh,
God.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, that must have been for me. I'm sorry.
No, please don't apologize. Oh my God.
Yeah, what are you apologizing for, Josh?
I hope the noise didn't inconvenience you.
I'm sorry, I got hit by a car and there happened to be sirens.
Oh, I feel so guilty, Josh. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Oh.
No, it's fine. I wanted to help you find your cat because you seemed really upset, and I just wanted to help you.
How is this turning weirdly romantic?
Thank you. That's really sweet.
So, Rachel.
Yeah.
Your cat. Did you find it?
Yes. Don't worry about him, please.
That's good. Where was it?
Oh my God, Josh, you're gonna hate this. He was in my closet.
God. Don't tell him that.
I'm so sorry.
He was in your closet.
Oh, Josh.
Yeah,
Poor
Josh, you got hit by a car trying to find her cat, and the whole time it was hiding in her closet.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you guys.
I'm sorry.
That
to
is
laugh.
so sad.
It's so bad
Oh,
timing.
Josh, but you're trying to do such a nice thing.
Oh, man.
Maybe on our second date, I can pay just like even the score.
Actually, Rachel, here, I'll ask a question for you. Hey, Josh, would you like to go out on another date with Rachel? We will pay for it.
So, you're serious? The cat was in the closet the whole time?
Yes.
Oh, God, I don't blame
I know,
you.
Josh. It would be tough to hear, too, if I were in your shoes.
Dude, that's all he's going to be thinking about.
But would you like another date with Rachel? She'd love to see you again.
Wow, I'm just like, I'm on a lot of medication, and I don't know when I can go out again.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Rachel.
I can come and visit you, and I'll bring you dinner because I think it's the least I can do, honestly.
Yeah, that's close to paying for his medical bills.
How about it, Josh? Will you let Rachel come over and bring you dinner, and you guys can have another date?
Safer.
That'd be nice.
All right. Well, congratulations, Josh and Rachel. You guys got another date. All it took was Josh being hit by a car.
A couple broken bones.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for getting in touch with him. I completely misread all of this.
Yeah.
I never would have known.
And you know what? I think we all learned something here because, Rachel, I started this off by saying, since you two met puking, and then you had the missing cat, I said that was the recipe for true love. I think we found what the recipe is. The recipe for true love is projectile vomiting together, a missing cat, and then getting hit by a car.
Wow.
And that's what true love is. That's all you need in order to have a healthy relationship. Congratulations, Rachel.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Josh, rest up, man, okay?
Yeah, I just in the closet the whole time.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
All right, what you just heard was the second date update with Josh and Rachel from 6 months ago.
God, I love them both. I do.
And now we have them back on the phone to do a second date update.
Yay.
Josh and Rachel, you guys there?
Yeah, hi.
Thank you for being on with us again.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Josh, you sound so sober.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better.
Yeah, that's,
Kick that pain pill habit
yeah, that's
that you had.
good,
Yeah.
man.
Just so you guys know, this was one of the most popular second date updates that we ever have had on the show. And a lot of people were hoping that you guys would end up with each other.
Oh, awesome.
Is this where you call to disappoint us and let us know that you went out on a date and it was the worst experience ever? And
No, actually, it did take us like 2 months, really,
Yeah, it
to
was like-
actually go out on a date.
Really?
Wait, Josh, were your injuries that bad that you really didn't leave the house for 2 months?
Yeah, we couldn't go on an actual proper date for at least 2 months. Mostly, we saw each other within those 2 months, but it was mainly just her coming over to my place and watching a movie while I was propped up in a chair.
Yeah, his ribs were messed up.
Oh, and that's the worst. You can't do anything about it. You just have to wait it out.
And no funny.
Yeah.
No, but he looked really cute in his little bandages.
Okay.
some guys look good in bandages, some guys
Yeah.
don't. I've seen some guys that cannot wear a bandage. So good for you, Josh, for being able to sport a bandage and look cute.
Yeah, he
Thanks.
pulled it off.
Thanks.
So when you guys actually went out on your date after the second date update, 2 months later when you were healed, how did that go? Was it good?
She lost her cat again. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Got hit by another car.
Yeah.
No, honestly, it was really great. I was so excited to actually leave the house and go on a real date with him.
What did you guys end up doing? Because that's pretty awesome. You got to spend 2 months getting to know each other before actually taking that step.
Yeah, we kind of just had a really nice night, went out to dinner, talked, kind of walked around the area and just kind of hung out.
And you were like, this is what it feels like to walk again. This is amazing.
Yeah,
of course.
you guys gave us this, crazy story. Not every couple has this crazy meeting, you know? And so, like, whenever we meet new people, we, like, tell the story of how we met. And it's actually kind of funny because people will be like, yeah, I feel like I heard that on the radio.
You're the cat guy.
Yeah, you're the guy that got hit by a cat. Are you guys officially boyfriend and girlfriend then?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we're officially a couple. I know, it's exciting. But actually, the reason that we emailed you guys is because we have some, like, big news. I wanted to let you guys know that we're moving in together.
Oh, that's so cute.
Wow.
Yeah.
After what? This was only like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Don't judge their love, Jubal, okay? If they're ready for it, they're ready for it.
Congratulations.
Listen, we've already been through, you know, trials and tribulations, physical trauma.
Yeah, I mean, she was basically my nurse for like 2 months. So she was so great. She brought me food. She brought me soup. You know, she helped me itch my cast because I was pretty bandaged up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she was on me taking my medication and everything like that. She helped me out keep that sorted because I was pretty out of it. So it was nice to have her.
You poor thing.
Give you a sponge bath?
Yeah, I mean, I thought about asking her, but I don't want to push my luck or anything.
I don't know. I think at that point she owes you. Just saying.
I would have done it, honestly.
Yeah.
I guess it's only been 6 months, but you guys have lived like 2 years in a normal relationship.
Yeah.
They're not going to have to adjust that whole, like, peeing with the door open thing.
Yeah, we sped right past that. I've seen a lot of things that I never expected to see.
That's so cute.
Well, good for you guys.
Are all your friends and family really excited?
Yeah.
They are, yeah. They're excited for it.
Yeah.
Most importantly, is the cat excited?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
What's up with the
question.
cat?
Now that you have to live with the cat?
Everyone will be happy to know that me and the cat get along very well, and we're very good friends.
Really?
Yeah, except when she's not around, you know you kind of want to kick it a little bit. It is the reason you got hit by a car, after all.
I just make sure I know where he is at all times.
Justin's really accepted the cat into his heart, even though he's a little bit allergic.
You're allergic to the cat, Josh?
Yeah, I have a little bit of allergies, but it's not anything.
Man, this cat is just kicking your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rachel's totally worth it.
Oh, my God, Rachel, what won't this man do for you? That's what I want to know.
Adorable.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky.
Not many dudes out there would take on a car for a woman and get broken ribs, broken arm, broken collarbone, whatever else, and then live with her cat, who he's allergic to. So congratulations, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for the update.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
We've got a guy on the phone for a second date update today named Aaron. And Aaron met his date at a wedding.
Aw, that's sweet.
Surrounded by love.
Yeah.
Hopefully he wasn't the groom.
Okay, good point.
That could be a
Very
really
good
messy
point.
situation.
I guess that is something we need to establish right off the top.
Yeah, so Aaron, let's just talk to you. I'm hoping that you were just the minister at this wedding.
No, I was a friend of the groom.
A friend of the groom.
Okay, so who's the girl that you met?
Her name is Brittany.
All right.
Okay, already. Brittany's always are cute. Okay. I mean, have you ever met one that wasn't adorable?
All pretty.
How did you guys hit it off?
So we were seated at a table with all couples, and Brittany and I were the only two single people there.
Oh,
so fate brought you together.
or the bride who did the seating chart and maybe saw it in the cards already.
Yeah, ooh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Well, actually, the groom set this whole thing up. That jerk.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there were other tables with other singles, but like we were specifically the two singles at a full couple table.
Okay, so he's forcing you together.
Pretty much, yeah.
Matchmaker.
And obviously it kind of worked.
Well, that's the thing. Like, all the other couples there were kind of teasing us about being the only two single people there, and I knew Mark was kind of shooting me looks like, haha, I gotcha.
Oh, man. That's obnoxious.
Just trolling you at his own wedding.
But, like, we kind of rolled with it.
Ooh.
And, like, yeah, you never know. Maybe it's fate. Maybe we're going to get married and leave you guys all behind, and you guys will be divorced by that time.
That's awesome.
I like a woman that can throw out divorce jokes at a wedding.
Yeah.
That, you know?
Yeah, at least you guys are having fun with it.
Yeah.
So how did things go?
So we're drinking, we're hanging out, we're having like an actually really good time.
Uh-huh.
And the wedding took place at a hotel that we were all staying at. So I offered to walk Brittany back to her room.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I see where you're going.
And we get to her room, and she's like, hey, do you want to come in? And I was like, sure.
Yeah, you do.
And we start making out.
Nice.
It was great. clothes are trying to come off. Like, I'm in a three-piece suit, and she's in a very nice dress. You know, we're drunk.
It is awkward. And as a woman, you're like, oh, my God, how am I going to get these Spanx off without him knowing that I'm wearing them? Because putting Spanx on and off is maybe the most unsexy thing a woman can do.
I mean, if she was wearing Spanx, I'm not sure. I was drunk. I've been drinking a bunch, so like I couldn't tell.
So it's one of those sloppy makeouts.
Yeah, it wasn't my smoothest makeout.
I feel like that's pretty typical, though, for a wedding makeout.
Totally.
None of them are very clean.
No.
So what happened?
So Brittany says, hey, do you want another drink? I'm kind of losing my buzz. And I'm, of course, like, sure, why not?
Well, that's not a good sign if, like, in the middle of the makeout, she's like, actually, this is starting to kill my buzz.
Yeah.
Let's drink more.
I think it's a good sign. She's
I
like,
think
you
it
want
is,
to drink
too.
more?
Let's
right.
continue this charade.
Yeah,
Let's really not remember this.
Yeah.
So I agreed, but we didn't have any ice. So I'm searching all over the floor trying to find the ice machine. I finally do. It's out of order.
Oh, my God. Always. Why are ice machines always out of order?
Because they were all made in, like, the 1940s. They haven't replaced any of them in any of the hotels.
Dude, seriously.
And nobody wants to drink a warm alcoholic beverage. So what'd you do?
So I go down another floor, eventually find one that works.
Wandering and stumbling is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So I get the ice and then realize I have no idea where Brittany's room is.
Oh,
no. It's her room, not yours. I forgot.
God.
Right.
What do you do?
I got kind of panicked for a second. I tried to retrace my steps, and I'm pretty sure I got more lost that way.
Why don't you just, like, text her room number and try to figure out where she was?
Because I never got her phone number.
Right.
Oh, they just
Because you never left the wedding reception.
Right.
Oh, dude.
no.
What are you going to do? Like, drunk stumble down to the lobby? Are you going to
Do what I would do. Just
knock
yell
on
Brittany
doors? Yell
on
Brittany?
every floor. Just Brittany.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Shut up.
You did? Oh,
No,
God.
I'm kidding, dude.
You're that guy at the hotel. Just clothes half off.
Yelling
Carrying like a
Brittany.
half-melted bucket of ice. Like, Brittany!
Where are you?
Brittany, come on. Let's finish what we started.
God.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Did
to
you
laugh.
find her?
No, I started knocking on random doors, like with best guesses. Eventually, hotel security showed up,
Oh,
and they told me I had to leave. And I
yeah.
was like, no, I'm staying here. I'm trying to find my friend. And they couldn't help me. They was like, you got to go back to your room. And then I realized I don't know where my room is.
Oh, dude, are you kidding?
Oh, this night just
you
gets
are a
worse
mess.
and worse and worse.
When you're drunk, it makes everything more confusing,
Oh,
right?
my God.
So they escorted me downstairs to the front desk. I gave them my information. They found my room. They escorted me back to my room.
Oh, my
You're
God.
being babysat.
Oh, God.
Dude, hotel workers do not make enough money.
No,
All right.
they do not.
So it was kind of a tragedy at the end there. And
Yeah.
All you needed was the ice, and it would have been like
Oh,
amazing.
my God. Were you able to get her number? Like, have you talked to her? Did you see her the next morning?
So the next morning I wake up and find a mutual friend who has her number.
Okay.
So I called her and left her a message apologizing and saying you would not believe what happened after I went to get the ice.
Yeah.
But she has never called me back.
Oh, she hates you.
Dude, I feel so bad for you. I feel like I've had this night.
she
over
might
and
still be
over.
waiting in that hotel room with half her dress off. Like,
Yeah.
gosh, she is taking a long time to get that ice.
I don't think so,
Brooke's
Jeffrey.
right. These Spanx are taking forever.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my God.
So now you want us to give Brittany a call and so you can explain what happened?
Yeah.
This is simple, dude. She's going to hear it and be like, we've all been drunk before.
Yeah, well, we'll see what she says.
Yeah.
We're going to play a song, come back, give Brittany a call, and try and get you your second date update, all right?
Thanks, guys.
Okay, hold on.
Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Aaron met a spicy young lady at a wedding named Brittany. And they drank together, danced together,
Yeah, they did.
went back to her hotel room together.
Woohoo, things are going good.
But before things got too passionate, Brittany stopped them and said, I think I want another drink. Can you go get more ice?
How did you get that audio, Jeff? That was amazing.
Wow.
That was sent over to us. But...
Yeah.
So Aaron drunkenly went looking through the hotel for the ice machine, and by the time he finally found one that was actually working, he couldn't remember what hotel room Brittany was in.
Yeah.
So didn't have her phone number, never found her, was unable to seal the deal that night.
Dude, he barely found his own room
Yeah.
at the end of the night.
So now he wants us to call Brittany and clarify what happened. Hopefully we can do that.
Yeah.
Can?
So Aaron, if we can get Brittany on the line, would you like to tell her what happened, or do you want us to share the story?
Oh, if you guys could do it, that would be great.
I actually think that's a good call. Like,
Okay.
hearing it from someone else, and if we can make it kind of lighthearted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, like, if I told her just by myself, I don't know if she'd believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not very believable sounding.
Yeah. No, but I understand what you're saying. I mean, maybe she doesn't even remember what happened, all the details from that night, you know? But the good news is you guys started off sober, right? And you had good conversation in the beginning.
Yes, there was a lot of sober connections happening before we got too drunk.
Okay,
All
I
right.
think we can salvage this.
Yeah. And maybe if I do the drunk voices, too, it'll help jog her memory.
No, that will just sound kind of condescending.
Oh, okay.
Okay, don't do that.
Well, we may or may not put the voices in there,
Okay.
Don't. Not me.
but to be determined, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dial the phone number right now, and I'm going to try and get you your second date update. All right, Aaron?
Thank you very much.
All right. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Brittany, please?
this is she.
Hi, Brittany. How are you doing? My name's Young Jeffrey. I work on the radio. You have a moment to talk? Okay, great. Because we do something on our show called a second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards they're not calling you back, you can ask us to reach out and try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
All right. And so the person that reached out to us, you may or may not remember him, but his name is Aaron.
Aaron from the wedding, Aaron?
You did. You met him at a wedding.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So you know who we're talking about.
Uh-huh.
And he's been reaching out to you, and you're not answering him back. So he's trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm sorry, I'm confused here. So Aaron told you this information.
Yeah, well, he told us the story about what happened at the wedding that night.
Which, by the way, Brittany, it sounds like a great, fun, very crazy night at that wedding.
It was fun.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a smile. I hear your smile, Brittany. You had a good time.
Yeah, it was fine.
Well, he told us that you guys were about to end the night in a very positive way.
Such a weird way to put it.
Well, I'm trying to put this delicately. What?
You don't need to say it delicately. He told us that you two went back to your room, your hotel room, and you were like making out hot and heavy, and things were like looking good.
Yeah, you were down to plow.
What?
Jeff, he did not
You
say
were
down
like,
to
there's
plow.
no middle ground here, Jeffrey.
Well, you said I didn't have to be skirt around the issues.
Okay, I just
Things were going great, okay?
Sure. This is information that's being shared on the radio. I'm just clarifying. Okay. All right.
Nobody
All right.
knows you. It's not like we,
Yeah, and
put you on blast.
And so afterwards, there's more to this story because he left your room, and you probably don't know what happened to him after that because he never came back.
No, he left me in my room. Did he share that information with you?
Yeah.
Not on purpose, though.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're probably pissed, right? Because it probably feels like he ditched you.
Well, how would you feel if someone left saying they'll be back and you're expecting them to come back to have some fun and they don't show up? I mean, of
Yeah.
course I was definitely not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But we actually know the reason why.
And it's pretty funny. I mean, funny now. Probably wasn't funny that night. Funny now.
Okay, I'm curious.
So he told us that you asked him to go get some ice for another drink.
Mm-hmm.
But when he went to go find an ice machine, the one that he first found wasn't working, so he had to go to a different floor. And by the time he finally got to one, he totally forgot what room number you were in.
Oh, my God.
And he didn't have your phone number, so he couldn't contact you that way. So he ended up walking up and down the halls, shouting your name.
Oh my God, he was pounding on doors, asking random people if they knew where you were.
Like,
it's funny.
I know he really badly wanted to get with you that night, but it just couldn't happen.
I mean,
Oh, my God.
and it got so bad that security showed up. He got hauled away by security because he was yelling, Brittany!
And then they escorted him back to his room.
No.
What do you think? Does it change your mind a little bit?
I'm just like pretty shocked to hear this, to be honest. I'm not really sure how to process it. I mean, it almost sounds fake, but at the same time, of course, he didn't know where I was. So what was he supposed to do?
And you've stood in a hotel. Like, why do all the doors look exactly the same? And the hallways, it's all is like identical.
Yeah.
But he did also say that he had a really good connection with you even pre-drinking and that he was really felt like you two were vibing.
I mean, we definitely were, but that's also why I was, like, so mad. I mean, I was like, was I picking up the wrong signals or something? You know, I totally thought he was using it as an excuse to leave. And
Totally.
Well, maybe this is a conversation that you should have with Aaron.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally down to talk to him about it.
Well,
but,
that's great because he's down to talk to you right now. He's been on the other line listening this whole time.
Are you okay? Hi?
Hi. Hi.
So all of this is true? Like, what they just told me is true? That's what happened?
Yeah, I really, really tried to find you, and I couldn't, and I was really angry when they dragged me away and put me back in my room.
God. I mean, this is not an ideal time to talk about this, but I mean, there's also a reason why I didn't call you back, because, well, I guess I'll tell you now. It's just when you didn't come back, I was so mad. So I know one of the groomsmen, and we were talking before you and I, had met. He gave me his number, and he was on my floor, and so we were like, maybe we can get drinks later. And at that moment, I was just like, fine, I'll just text him. So, yeah, I don't think this is the right time to say that, but the truth of it is like we definitely ended up hanging out that night.
Hooking up? I know what you did. You used him.
You had a revenge booty call.
Listen, I didn't know what happened to him. I totally thought he stood me up, ditched me. What am I going to do?
You're drunk and ready to go.
Yeah,
go to the next one.
No one here blames you, I don't think. I mean...
Oh, you sent him out to get ice.
Poor Aaron, while he's getting dragged back to his room by security, she's with some other dude.
Oh, my God, Aaron.
Well, I'll be honest, that hurts.
That hurts.
You seem so calm.
You buttered her up and served her on a platter for the next guy, man. Like, that is just brutal.
Wow. That hurts a little bit more. Thanks, dude.
Yeah,
I would have put it that way, Jeff.
No, but Aaron, can you understand her perspective, though?
I mean, yeah. Britt, you haven't, talked to that guy since or anything.
No, I mean, listen, we're not even hanging.
Was it a one-time thing or something? Or?
No, it's not a thing. It was a convenient thing that was that night. And
so, wait, Aaron, you're still interested, it sounds like.
I mean, kind of. I don't know. I tried really, really hard to get back to her that night. And it really felt like an epic quest of trying to find her. And I really felt like I let her down. And I did. But also at the same time, she took care of herself, which is,
No, someone else took care of her, but...
She took the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I hear you, and I do feel bad. I feel bad about the whole situation. I had to just, forget this night, and you were super nice, but obviously you feel bad. I feel bad that this is how it turned out. I don't know. I just don't think...
No, wait, Brittany, don't say that.
Listen,
nice. Stop it. No,
nice, it's over.
Here's the thing, Brittany. You obviously had something for him, and you were so upset that he left you. I mean...
No, but also I was super drunk. I remember stuff, but it's a bit fuzzy, and I mean, we had a connection. I remember that. You're a really nice guy, Aaron.
Nice again.
Yeah, but here's the thing. All of it's on the table. I mean, this is open, honest. You guys are good, and why not give him another shot?
We need to ask you, would you like to go out with Aaron one more time? We will pay for it.
And this will be a real date. This won't be a drunk wedding hookup.
To be honest with you guys, I don't really see myself going out with him in a different circumstance. It was a drunk hookup thing, and it felt like a one and done. So.
No.
That maybe hurts the worst.
Aaron, do you have another wedding on the books soon?
Yeah.
You could invite her to?
No, unfortunately.
Man, I'm sorry, Aaron. No second date, I guess.
The first date, really.
If any of our listeners out there need a +1 to a wedding, hey, Aaron is single and available.
Hey!
He'll bring the ice.
I mean, I'm also single, so if you wanted to give me a shout out, I'd definitely go out with us.
No!
Wow, that hurts.
I feel like Brittany's going to get more offers for some reason.
Today's second date is kind of confusing because Louise is on the phone and she emailed us to do a second date, but in her email she says that she wishes she would have never went on the date.
What?
So I don't know, Louise, do you know how second dates work? Usually somebody goes on a date that they actually liked and then they want to get another date.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so why do you wish you wouldn't have gone on your date?
It was just
a bad snowball effect. So my friends and I went out the night before this date, and I think that started the whole problem.
Okay. Really? Did you meet the guy when you guys were out?
No. Okay, so I met James on Tinder, and we set up like a Sunday brunch date. Like, it was at the beginning of the week, so it like made really good sense.
Right.
But my girlfriends and I went out Saturday night, and they were like, "Oh, we're just gonna get a few drinks, and we're gonna sit outside." And Russian mules turned into gin and tonics. And next thing I see is like really late.
Yeah.
So you were hungover then, and that's why you didn't want to go on the date, because you were hungover.
I was totally hungover on hard liquor.
Yeah. I mean, that's the worst, too. Whenever you say you're just going out for a few drinks, it never really works out.
Yeah. So the next day, I really didn't want to because I felt horrible. Like, my stomach was not in the best. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, it's way too late to cancel this date. I'm going to be like a horrible person. Like, I just decided to go out anyway. I was like, you know what, just pull it together, drink something, and go.
Okay. Right. And this is like the one time you're hoping that your date is also hungover.
I was really hoping that. But when I met James for brunch, he's like, all nice, put together. Like, you know, just like, hi. And I'm just like, holy heck. Like, this is going to be rough.
You're just holding back puke the whole time.
Oh, my God. And I can smell you. Like, just even thinking about it, I can smell you.
It was like the hair, the bags under the eyes. I had the whole hungover look put together.
Did he know immediately, or did you address it?
I didn't want to, honestly. Like, I was trying to fake until I make it. To be honest, like, I just didn't want to be like, oh, yeah, I totally didn't think this was going to really happen. So I felt bad. So we're sitting there, and we just started getting into stupid arguments. Like, we had a 20-minute argument. Like, I feel really ashamed of it. Whoa. It was like the stupidest thing in the world.
Wait, so you guys were like legit arguing, or like playful?
Like, we were legit arguing. No, like, people were staring at us.
What? Wait.
That's not a good sign.
What were you arguing about?
About brunch. He was like trying to qualify what makes brunch brunch. Like, what is the guidelines and the definitions and the structure for brunch?
And you couldn't, like, that sounds like a fun conversation. But
He was like, well, brunch is anything you eat on Sunday morning. And I was like, no, it's mostly about the food. And he was like, no, it's about the time. And I was like, no, it doesn't matter. So it just kept heading out of control for every little thing. And I'm hungover, and like, I'm not making sense.
So if you weren't hungover, could you have had that conversation in a more playful manner, or you were just hungover and like angry?
I think I was just hungover and angry.
Okay.
I was angry because I wasn't home in my pajamas, to be honest with you. Like, it wasn't his fault, and it was just stupid. It didn't need to happen. Yeah. And I just like felt so guilty if I would have canceled, but.
So you figured show up and yell at the guy for a little while. That'll be better.
There you go.
I didn't mean to. I felt really bad.
Did you guys recover at all from that?
I tried calling him and texting him, and he's just not getting back to me. Like, I'll be honest, when we got out of there, we were just like upset. Like, even when the food came, we were just eating angrily. You know, like when you have an upset stomach because you're hungover and you're like, you know, upset and you're still eating.
Oh, that sounds
it's the worst.
Okay,
I bet
so the whole date was awkward then.
It was awkward. It was just like, I don't know. Like, I feel really bad about it. Like, he just didn't deserve that.
So you liked him, though, and you want to redo? Is that what you're saying?
I do like him, and I want to redo, and I know he was immature, and I try to apologize, and it's just frustrating.
Did you tell him that you were hungover and in a bad mood?
No, I really just didn't want to tell him that. Like, I'm kind of ashamed of that.
So you just let him think that you're just a terrible person that likes to get mad at people over brunch.
Yeah, a little bit.
Smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried apologizing. He just won't pick up my call.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back, see if we can get him to pick up our call and get your second date, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on. If you're just joining us for today's second date, it's less of a second date and more of a first date redo. Because Louise is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named James. They met up for brunch and she went out the night before, got super drunk with her friends, showed up to brunch hungover and was kind of in a bad mood. And then they got into a heated argument over what qualifies as brunch. I know it sounds ridiculous, but she said that she was really rude about it, and they kind of ended the date after they ate. He hasn't been answering any of her phone calls, so she wants to call and apologize and see if there's a chance at getting another date with him when she's not all hungover and ready to just fight everybody.
Oh my gosh, Louise. Would you give a guy a second chance if the tables were turned?
I mean, if it's honestly had like a good excuse, yeah. I mean, I didn't give him my best, and I understood that, so at least you kind of know.
Yeah, and drinking too much, always a good excuse. It usually gets you out of everything. A lot of empathy in that one, too. Yeah.
We're human. We can make a bad choice once in a while.
Okay.
We're not perfect.
All right, well, I wish you luck.
Thanks.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now. Here we go, okay?
Okay.
You need a drink first, or are you good?
I'm good.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to James?
Yeah, this is James.
James, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So, do you know? Have you heard the show before? Or
I don't think so. I'm sorry. This is a radio show?
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Well, you could listen once in a while. That'd be cool. But other than that, we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show. It's called The Second Date. So we got an email from a girl named Louise.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to say you probably remember going out with Louise.
I do remember going out with Louise.
Yeah. And she told us about your date. She says that it wasn't the best representation of who she is. And she wanted to not only apologize, but say she really liked going out with you and would love to get another opportunity.
So she's doing it on a radio show?
Yeah, I know. It just sounds like she doesn't make the best decisions, but we do a lot of these.
And she said that you wouldn't answer her phone calls. Like she had tried to text you and apologize, but she got desperate, basically.
Yeah, I've been just trying to avoid that whole situation.
Yeah, I can understand that. She did tell us about your date. I would love to hear from your words, though. What'd you think of Louise?
I kind of felt bad for her.
Oh, really? Why?
You know, like maybe she needed more than I could give her.
What do you mean?
Right now in my life.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? Like
I don't know what her situation is, which is why I'm trying to be careful with what I say because I don't want to misrepresent her.
What do you mean what her situation is?
Okay, so I show up to brunch and I like a brunch date because it's a lot less pressure and it's during the day. You get to sort of see people when they're just being normal. And so she shows up and she looks like she has not gone to sleep. She basically didn't go to sleep all night.
Yeah.
Right.
She smelled very strongly of alcohol, and she was pretty disheveled. And I don't think people need to dress up for a brunch date, but I can't really explain it. But it was like the farthest away from being dressed up you could possibly be.
The farthest away?
Like she barely put on clothes?
Yeah, I mean, no, she had clothes on, but it looked like maybe she had had them on for a couple of days.
Okay.
All right.
Your first impression was not a good one, is what you're saying.
It was not a good one. So we're having brunch, and she's just in a bad mood, it seems. Like she's arguing with me about stuff and kind of put me on the defense. And so it was just kind of awkward. And then when the food came, she just scarfed it down in silence.
Oh, man.
So then we sort of just decided that was it and walked out, and we went our separate ways. And I saw her walk around the side of the restaurant and throw up in a trash can.
Oh, God.
It's not a good look usually.
Yeah, that's the lasting impression.
And, well, that's not it. And then she got into the back seat of a car with no one else in it. And I think just laid down in the back seat of a car.
What?
And so that's why I was like, does she live in her car?
Maybe that was her house. Yeah, her house was just parked in the parking lot of the restaurant.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm trying to be sensitive about it, because I don't know if she is homeless.
You actually think she's homeless. I thought you were
Well-
just like making an analogy or something.
I mean, the evidence just kept piling up. I mean, I think she might actually be homeless.
Yeah, pretty much what you described sounds like a homeless person.
Right.
You know, if she was arguing with an imaginary friend, then you could be sure she was homeless. But what you described does sound like a homeless person.
Scarfing the food down? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just a bad attitude, angry, smelly, dirty, and then sleeping in her car.
Yeah, it's like I don't judge her. We've all got our problems in our lives. I feel like I can't help somebody through a situation like that before even knowing them, romantically at all. So I feel like it's like it was a little too much for me.
And how do you explain that to someone? Like, do you say like, "Hey, I don't want to date you because you're homeless"?
Exactly,
Like...
because I should have said something, but I didn't because I just didn't really know what to say.
I think it's good you didn't.
Well, I don't know if she's got a home or not, but she does have a cell phone. And I know that because she's actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh, God, really?
Yep. Louise, are you still there?
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Like, I have had the worst time listening to this. It's amazing. Like,
Oh my God, Luis, I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were on the other line.
are you serious? Did you honestly thought I was a homeless person?
Listen, I'm really sorry. I did not mean to sort of out you like that. I didn't know if you have people who you know who don't know.
No, like, I'm serious. I'm not. Like, I swear, I'm not homeless.
Look, I know people have a hard time admitting it. I get that, but I am not judging you. I swear.
No, listen to me. I am not homeless. Like, you're borderline rude now. I went out the night before with my girlfriend. I had a little bit too much to drink, and I was trying to pull it together. So I showed up. I was hungover. Yes, it was really bad. But, okay, yes, I threw up on the side of the restaurant because I wasn't feeling good. And then I went, I took a nap in the back of my car for a few hours.
You just took a nap right there in the parking lot.
That's a hangover.
It was bad. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not judging. I've been there before.
Yeah.
James, do you believe her? Like, I can't believe that we've gotten to a point where she's trying to argue that she does, in fact, have a home.
Well, you can understand sort of my concerns because you didn't tell me any of this. You just sort of showed up, and the way you were eating your food, you were eating it like you hadn't eaten in a couple of weeks. And that was surprising.
Honestly, I just wanted to stop arguing. So I ate and didn't want to talk. I ate a little too fast. Obviously, you know that, I threw it up because I ate way too fast. I did that.
And I wouldn't judge a woman's eating style, homeless or not. Just saying, James, for the future.
Yeah, it's just from my perspective, you have to understand that I think anyone would have seen what I saw based on how you showed up and the way you argued with me and the way you ate and the way you threw up and the way you slept in your car.
James, have you ever had like a bad day? Like, it was just a bad day.
I get it now. It's been hard to unpack the whole thing, I guess.
Look, I'm really sorry I showed up the way that I did. It was not my best at all. I just didn't want to cancel on you. It was totally last minute. You were going to be mad at me if I canceled on you.
Yeah, that does make sense. I wish you would have said something and we could have rescheduled,
Looking back on it, I really wish that too.
At least you guys are on the same page for one thing.
How about this, James? Would you like to go out with Louise on a second date? We will pay for it.
What is that laugh? Oh my God.
I mean, if you guys wanna sponsor a date, I would love to.
Well, I think Louise might need a sponsor in something, but we don't know for sure yet until you go on another date with her. So that's a yes, Louise. If you can clean it up for at least one day.
I promise I won't go out the night before.
Congratulations, Louise. You got your second date.
Thanks. I'm sorry that I showed up looking like a crazy person.
Nah, not crazy. Homeless. Difference.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times they're the same, but, in this case, different.
Homeless.
Yeah.
I don't want to be rude to any homeless people.
They're not listening. It's fine.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A lot of times when we do second date updates, people have no idea what they've done wrong on their first date, or they leave out a very important detail in the story that they're telling us, something that they don't think is weird, but their date certainly thought was. Well, today's second dater knows exactly what he did wrong on his first date. His name is Tuggy. Tuggy, what's up, man? How are you?
Jubal, how you doing, man?
What's up?
Oh, my God.
What's going on, Tuggy?
You don't even know it, but you are my dog, man. You're my jam.
You're my jam.
Thanks, Tuggy.
Tuggy, do you introduce yourself as Tuggy, or is this just a nickname that you use because, you and Jubal are obviously bros now?
Well, I mean, we're obviously bros, but yeah, I mean, my buddy gave me that name in 8th grade. Kind of a long story, but yeah, my real name's Daryl.
All right. It's always interesting. It's a long story. They call me Tuggy. I don't want to know that story at all.
Nope, especially in 8th grade.
So the girl that you want to call today, tell us a little bit about her.
This chick I met on plentyoffish.com.
Nice.
And so, I meet this chick. Her name's Megan, and I thought she was cute. Her profile checked out. And I said, hey, you want to go out for dinner? She said, cool. And she was one of the only girls off of this website that actually looks like her picture, which is cute.
I feel like you tried to date everyone on that website.
From
too,
what
like
I know, from what I know of Plenty of Fish, that is true. So, congratulations.
Yeah, and I roll up to pick her up, and I like to have a good time. I'm kind of a prankster, kind of like you, Jewel. And I always have some fun ideas when I pick up a girl, And so anyway, I think this girl wasn't into it or something. I don't know, but anyway. I pick her up.
Yeah, that kind of made no sense what you just said there. What do you mean by fun ideas that you do for girls? Like, see, they get in your car and they sit on a whoopee cushion or something?
No, but so she gets in the car and I'm like, all right, you want to go for a ride? And she's like, okay. And then I floor it.
What?
And we drive. There's a dead end on her street, so I'm like, this would be funny if I drive straight towards this wall and I get to up to maybe 45 miles an hour, in the span of a block.
What are you doing? Are you kidding?
And I'm headed right for this wall, and she's screaming. And then, of course, I stop right before the wall. I'm not going to kill us all. And
good.
And she was really angry.
Yeah. She just met a guy named Tuggy and gave her address out. It was her first mistake, and now she's in a car with him. This is so wrong on so many levels.
What did she say after you pretended to slam into a wall?
Oh my gosh.
She gathered herself. And she said, "What the hell was that?" And I said, "Well, I just thought it'd be funny."
Oh.
Oh, terrible answer.
Yeah.
No, I like a man to wait until the second date to endanger my life, or at least 30 minutes into the date.
I guess, but it's if you're not up for that kind of humor, then I don't know if you should be dating Tuggy.
Yeah, then you don't deserve Tuggy. All right. Has this worked for you before? Have you tried this trick?
Not this one. So the last girl I dated for about 2 weeks, when I picked her up, I immediately locked the doors, and she thought that was pretty funny.
That is so creepy, Tuggy.
That's awesome. Just staring
That's not funny.
Tuggy, I like your dating style, man.
We're 5 minutes into this date, and I'm already thinking that she needs to file a police report.
Tell us what happened on the rest of your date.
Well, so then we go very slowly to dinner. I'm following the speed limit. And we get there, and I'm like, cool. And then she says, oh, hey, a friend of mine works across the street at this other restaurant. And she's like, do you mind if I stop in? I'm like, no, fine, that's cool. So I'm waiting in the parking lot for 15 minutes while she's in this other place. And I'm like, well, what the heck, what's up, And so I go across in this other restaurant, and I'm looking for her, and I can't find her. And I said to the hostess, you see a girl that looks like this girl? And she said, yeah, some girl came in and just asked to use the back entrance and left.
Oh,
no. So she ditched out the back door of another restaurant to try to get away from you, Tuggy.
Yeah, so she bolted.
So what do you want to do today, then? You want to call her and find out if she'll go out with you again? You want to call her and apologize? What is the point?
Yeah, I need you guys to make it all right. I need my bros to kind of make it all right.
Tuggy.
Smooth it out, huh?
Do you feel any remorse, Tuggy, for making her feel uncomfortable or unsafe?
Yeah, I obviously came on too strong. And it's I want her to know that I can take it slow and not be crazy right off the bat.
Okay.
I don't believe
Laugh
you.
at the end.
I don't believe you at all, though, Tuggy. Is
Here
the
we
problem.
go. Tuggy, we're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call her, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
All right, man. Just hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You can usually tell a date has gone bad when the person you're on a date with makes an excuse to go in another restaurant and then runs out the back door, never to be seen or heard from again.
Usually a good indicator.
Yeah, Tuggy had that happen to him on his first date. If you're just joining us for the second date update, Tuggy is on the phone. His real name is Daryl, by the way. Tuggy is not his given name. But he met a girl named Megan on Plenty of Fish. He's a bit of a prankster, I guess. And when he picked her up for the date, he pretended like he was going to slam the car into a wall.
What a joke.
Gotcha.
To scare her. It worked. It scared her. But she didn't seem very happy about it. They didn't even make it into the restaurant they were going to because she made an excuse to go across the street to another restaurant, said she had a friend that worked in there, and then bounced out the back door, and he has not heard from her. Tuggy, I was talking to my producer, and he says that you tried to text her about 20 times since your date.
Yeah, well, I wanted to apologize, man. I think I scared her, I wanted to say sorry.
Yeah, I think that says more than I'm sorry.
Yeah. 20 times an apology? That's a lot to text somebody, man.
She was really scared.
Yeah. And Tuggy, don't you think she should have been?
Well, no, she should have been scared if she didn't get it was a joke. Like, if you don't get it's a joke, yeah, it's really scary.
That's good logic.
But you told her it was a joke after, so she should probably lighten up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we smiled and laughed when she got in the car, so I thought, okay, now's a good time for a joke.
And you're hoping to get a second date, or you just want to call and finally talk to her and apologize?
Both, man. I mean, I think the only way to get a second date is if I apologize.
All right. Okay, well, I'm going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone. You ready?
Cool.
All right.
Hello,
Hi, is Megan in?
this is she.
Megan, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning? Nothing?
No, I know who you are, but
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm calling you because you recently went out with a friend of our radio show on a little bit of a date. His name's Tuggy.
Yep, kind of an unforgettable dude.
Tuggy liked you a lot. He emailed us and wanted us to call you and ask why you won't get back to him.
It didn't seem like he liked me. I was not getting that vibe. He basically almost killed me.
Yeah, he told us about that. He feels bad.
Oh, good. He feels bad. I'm glad.
He also told us how you ditched him and made an excuse to go to another restaurant and then ran out their back door. Was it that bad?
Yeah, some of my finest work, actually. I saw the nearest restaurant, and I was like, I know someone that works there. Bye.
Do you regret maybe giving a guy named Tuggy on the internet your address to pick you up?
I didn't. No, his name was not Tuggy when we got together. His name was Daryl. I gave a Daryl my number, and a Tuggy showed up.
Oh, that sounds like the start of a very, very, very bad story. And I guess it was for you, Megan.
Please, from minute one, this guy was a clown. I was like, I can't do this.
Can you explain the date in your words what happened? Because the way that he told us, it didn't sound, I mean, obviously his little stunt sounded like a big deal, but everything else sounded okay.
Honestly, we weren't on a date that long. He picked me up. I said, nice to meet you, Daryl. He said, call me Tuggy. I was like, okay. It basically got worse from there. Then he drove as fast as he could and slammed on the brakes right before hitting a wall.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, it was a joke. It was a joke. I'm like, that. I don't know in what world that's a funny joke.
Uh-huh.
Then he drove really slow to kind of like really stick it to me. Like, is this slow enough for you?
Oh, my God.
all
Then
right.
he's condescending on top of
The
it.
jokes continue.
Wow. As you have whiplash in the passenger seat.
Yeah, very funny. Just, I was in stitches.
Sounds like it.
He is driving down the street, and then he's like, if you don't think that's funny, I can do impressions. And then basically started, like, barking like a dog and then was behaving like a sheep. And I was not reacting at all.
Well, they're impressions, yeah.
They
It's an
are.
impression of a dog and a sheep.
Animal noises.
That is, I would be scared. I would think I had just gotten in a car with a psycho killer.
I mean,
It
I
was a
not happy.
joke. It was just a joke.
Megan, that's Tuggy. He's actually been on the other line listening this whole time.
God, why would you do that? I just told you that this person I don't want anything to do with him. I don't understand why you would put me on the phone with him.
Whoops.
Man, why do you make me out as like some sort of serial killer? All I just wanted to do was have a good time, you know? It's like
Your idea of a good time is near-death experiences followed up by acting like a jack.
That sounds like fun to me, Tuggy.
And it sounds like a perfect recap.
Honestly,
even if we hit
there's a
that
girl
wall-
out there that likes almost dying and then getting barked at, good luck to her.
we didn't almost die. Even if we hit the wall, we would just like maybe had like a broken wrist.
Oh my God. How comforting. Good for you.
You know, listen, I am seriously sorry. I know you were scared, and that's not what I was going for. You know, I just got the vibe that you would be into some sort of practical joking, and like, you know, I read the situation wrong, and I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to say.
Why do I feel like even right now you're joking? I mean, within minutes, I felt like my life was at risk, and I found you completely off-putting. I don't know anyone that would enjoy what you were doing in your behavior. And
Is he barking?
I can't. All right. Well, I'm glad you got that out. You're a f***ing idiot. I have nothing to do with you. I really hope you're happy.
Tuggy, you're not helping your case by barking at her.
You just can't stop the jokes, man.
It is a pretty good impersonation of a dog.
Thanks. I've been working on it for a long time.
We can tell.
I mean, like, should I apologize for who I am? I don't know.
No.
I guess so. Is that what I need to do?
No, I mean, if that's who you are, Tuggy, own it, you know. But you and Megan clearly don't click.
You know, man, she made me feel real bad. Like, I
Poor
feel
guy.
real bad.
Oh, no. I made him feel sad.
Yeah, Megan. I'm assuming, Megan, that you don't want to go out with Tuggy again. We will send you out on a second date and pay for it. I'll even pay for transportation so you don't have to worry about Tuggy driving.
I would rather pay for my own dinner 10 times than see that dude again.
Well, Megan, do you at least have any advice for Tuggy before we let him go in his future dating conquests?
I mean, I wish him luck. I don't really know.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. I'm done. He wins. He really wins. He wins.
Yep. Yeah, man, I'm just going to be me. And you know what? So I'm sorry for that.
That's awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
You just be you, Tuggy.
Yes.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
First things first, I'm the realest. Drop this and let the whole
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
We've got an email from a woman who wanted a second date update with us. And in her message, I thought there was a weird typo.
Really?
But
Why?
Our producer contacted her and just asked her. Apparently, it was not a mistake. So she's on the phone right now. So I just want to double check with you. Is this right? Your name is Hat?
Yes, it is.
Is
Okay.
it short for like Hattie or something?
Or Harriet?
Nope, it's just a hat you wear on your head.
Okay.
Short for ball cap.
Your mom had a real hard labor, it sounds like.
Or she was a fan of Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
So, Hat, tell us about the guy that you want to call today. What's his name?
His name is Manny.
Manny.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
How'd you meet Manny?
So, it's super interesting. We met on a Zoom party.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Like a happy hour with friends?
Yeah, it was a bunch of different friends, and I just kind of noticed him during the call. He had a cute look about him, kind of Wi-Fi, though, but...
Kind of Wi-Fi? What does that mean?
see like the wrinkles in your forehead. They're like Wi-Fi.
symbol.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It does look like the Wi-Fi symbol.
that's kind of mean.
Oh, well.
So wait, he was heavily wrinkled and that's what you liked about him?
Hey, look at that brow.
I know, I just noticed that. Like, you're cute, but okay, you got some wrinkles, so maybe he's a little aged, you know.
His Wi-Fi is fully connected.
Okay.
But no, he was just kind of cute, and I didn't think much of it. But he ended up private messaging me afterwards.
Oh,
nice.
that's good. I mean, were you excited about that?
Well, I wasn't sure at first.
Okay.
You know, it's a little weird, but it was fun, and he said that I was cute.
Wow. He said you were cute. What a line.
Yeah, I was like, come on, what else can you tell me? But, like, he said I had a genuine vibe, which was a nice compliment to get.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's better than just like, yeah, you're cute, come over.
Yeah, for sure. So did you guys meet in person for a date, or did you do it all virtually as well?
Yeah, we started with just the private messaging, DMing, you know, some spicy, flirty chat.
Spicy, huh?
Yeah, and then we just recently finally met.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
That's good. And that's like kind of typical, you know. You meet on the app, then you get the number, then you just move baby steps.
I mean, and you'd seen this guy on Zoom, so you know currently what he's looking like. Like, you can't get catfished at this point, but there's still like, how did he read in person compared to like his two-dimensional image? Were you excited when he's...
Well, you know, he's cute. The Wi-Fi was going on.
That's when you don't want full bars.
Oh my God.
You only want one bar in that case.
So what did you guys do for your date?
It was actually really clever and cute. He is a chef at a pizza place.
Oh, a pizza chef.
Yeah. And so on his day off, he brought me over to make pizza.
Oh my God, isn't he so sick of that? You would think that he'd want to make something else.
Yeah, I guess he wanted, well, you know, he's really good at it, so he probably just wanted to show off.
Yeah. And if there's one food that you could eat constantly, it is pizza.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd never done that, you know, the spinning of the dough and stuff, so it was really different.
Did you guys get flour on each other's noses?
Oh my
and then
God,
start
that's so
wrestling?
cute.
Okay.
Yes, we were getting really, you know, silly and cute, but it got really busy, like order-wise. And
Wait.
so his...
This was during the restaurant open
Yeah, he
hours?
was at his work shift. I thought he was at home.
He was not working.
Oh, but he just took you there while the restaurant was open.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So he thought that you guys could go back into the kitchen because it'd be slow, and he could show you where he works, make some pizzas. He wasn't on the clock. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And then there's a rush of
But-
pizza. What happened?
Well, yeah, so it got pretty busy, and his boss asked him if he could just work a teeny bit, and so it was fine at first, but it was like 20 minutes or more of me just watching him make pizza, and, you know.
It's like the line cooks are screaming at each other.
It's like, well, you're already here.
Yeah.
Get on the line.
Okay, so
So I felt sort of bad, but I was just like, I'm going to, you know, head out, and when you can call me later or whatever. So I don't know if that was the best idea, but, you know, I was cramping his style. It wasn't that fun for me anymore.
is that how the date ended? You just left while he was making pizzas?
Pretty much.
Ugh.
Dude, I think
That's what's wrong.
he totally owes you a call and a redo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did actually call later that night, but, you know, I was playing sort of hard to get, and, you know, I wanted to wait like a couple days to reach back out.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if that works after you've already gone on a date.
Yeah, it's like almost like your date never ended.
Yeah.
Right? So like he just wanted to close up what had started.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it makes him feel, if he felt bad, it's going to continue that feeling. So when she does hit him up, he'll want to talk to her right away. I get
So
it.
you support her decision.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, he messed up on the date. I have to, you know, teach him a lesson. I don't know.
I get it. I get it. In a weird way.
Yeah, it's not working though because he's not calling you back now. Is that what's
Yeah.
happening?
Yes, after like 3 days or so, I then called him back, and now I haven't heard from him.
Now he's
so-
teaching you a lesson.
Yeah, this is where you start playing games. It goes on forever.
All right, Hat. Well,
I forgot her name was Hat already.
yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Manny for you, and we'll try and get you a second date update, okay?
Perfect.
All right, hold on. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're on the phone with a woman named Hat. That's her real name. It's not short for anything. But her first date with Manny had all the romantic things that women love. Large mounds of cheese.
Talk to me.
Thick cuts of spiced meats.
Oh, hello, sausage.
Dude. I'm getting turned on too here, bro.
Things slowly rising.
Oh.
Dough in particular.
Oh, the dough.
That's from the yeast.
Yes, very yeasty first date because they made pizzas together at Manny's work. Unfortunately, there was a food rush in the middle of their date. Manny's boss asked if he could step in to help fill some orders. It got so busy, Hat decided to call it off early. And then, to teach him a lesson...
Yeah, that's where it goes wrong.
Yep, she decided not to call him back or stay in contact with him for a few days, which made him sweat a little bit. But it kind of backfired because now she can't get a hold of him.
Yeah.
So now we're going to try and help Hat out to get another date.
You know, there's a fine line when you're playing hard to get. It's like you want to be accessible, not too accessible. And I think you went to completely unaccessible.
Yeah, you played the game
Yeah,
wrong.
if you guys can help me out, I'm ready to apologize. I'm ready to throw down my hat.
Okay. I like
Very
that
nice.
you're even in on the hat jokes.
Yes. All right.
But that's good.
Okay.
So let's
Okay.
dial Manny's phone number right now and see what he has to say, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Manny, please?
this is him.
Hi, Manny. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. Do you have a second?
Yeah.
Cool. We're doing something that we do on our show called a second date update.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the show or that particular segment at all?
No, I'm not.
Cool.
Okay. Well, good. So basically, the way it works is if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can reach out to our show and we'll contact that person for you to figure out the reason why.
People do that?
Yeah.
The world's getting pretty desperate lately,
Right.
so we're the last resort. Now, the woman that wanted to get in touch with you, her name's Hat.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure
Okay.
you're not getting her confused with the other hat, you know.
Yeah. I
know
You know?
seven hats.
Yeah.
I don't know. Last name, please.
No, I know who you're talking about.
Right.
Okay, good.
So obviously she reached out to us because she had a really good time with you.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to know why you're not getting back in touch with her. Is there a reason?
You guys seem to know a lot. I don't know how much you do know, but
Well, she did tell us a little bit about you guys' interaction. She said you met on Zoom and eventually met up in person at your pizza restaurant.
yeah. Well, I don't know. She was a little hot, cold kind of thing, and then disappeared on me. So,
Oh, she said that the pizza restaurant, when you were there showing her how to make pizza, that it got busy and your boss asked you to step in and start working.
yeah, that's not what I mean. So we met on Zoom, and when we started talking to each other on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be inappropriate, but the calls were just pretty steamy in nature. You know, they were a little bit of they were like naughty calls. I don't know how else to say that. So
Oh.
You could say naughty calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love naughty calls.
She didn't tell us that. She just said you guys had a phone conversation.
Well, she seemed very into me, and I was definitely into her. So when we met each other in person, that was kind of like the opposite. You know, she was very different. It wasn't the same. It was kind of awkward. And
But you could
then-
see like where somebody has confidence, you know, kind of hiding behind a phone call, and then to actually deliver that in real life is a little bit, I mean, it's a different game, right?
I understand you weren't there on the phone call, so you don't know exactly. But it was a few phone calls, and they were pretty naughty. And I participate. I'm not making her sound bad. I was definitely naughty back, but
So what was your expectation? I mean, you invited her to where you work. She's probably not going to lay that on thick there, right?
that's not what I mean. I just mean like the next days. I didn't think she was into game playing. I thought she was more into
being straightforward. That's kind of what I got from her. And then when I felt like she was playing games, I was like, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
I appreciated her being more straightforward. And I guess that's what I'm trying to say in the nicest way.
I guess I could see how it'd be confusing where you start off and you're basically talking dirty to each other, and then the next day she won't even speak to you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a totally different scenario.
But also, you got to give her some like slack here, because there's so many messages coming in when you're single and you're dating about like what men want, what they don't want. Like maybe she felt like she went too far on the phone calls, and now she had to make up for lost time and play hard to get. Like it can get to be a lot.
I totally agree with you, and I think now with technology involved, it's really hard to know what's genuine and what's not.
Okay. Well, I think maybe it's enough of us trying to speculate and talk about her. Why don't we just have Hat talk directly to you?
Dirty.
Because she's been on the other line listening this entire time, and she wants to speak with you.
She's on the phone?
Yeah. Hat, you there?
Yeah. Hi, Manny.
Hi, Hat.
Hey.
Oh, no.
How have you been doing?
Good. I owe you an apology. Oh, I'm sorry. I seemed like I was playing games or, leading you on. I shouldn't have waited so long to get back to you.
A bad hat.
Yeah.
That's a naughty hat.
Your voice did kind of turn into like sexy hat
is
right
different.
there. Hat,
The date was awkward when, you had to start working and stuff. So I guess I felt like I wanted to, I guess teach you a lesson or play a game. But I'm not about games or anything. It's just dating is tricky, especially when you meet over Zoom. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know. And you were understanding. We're a really small business. I get called in sometimes. So I appreciate you understanding that.
So wait, do you guys still like each other right now?
I mean, I never stopped liking her.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cute. Look at you, little cuties.
Yeah, I'm definitely still interested in him. I'd be sad if I didn't get to see him again.
Aw, you guys.
And is this more than just like, like dirty phone calls? Is this like you see potential maybe, Manny?
I mean, she strikes me as someone that I could definitely have a long relationship with. I mean, I like I like more relationships like that. I'm not a one and done type of guy.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, this is sounding like you guys are a really good match.
Yeah.
And it was just a little bit of a miscommunication.
No wonder you got such good chemistry.
Hat, is that right?
Well, yes, I think he's super genuine and I love his vibe, but I want to make sure I am honest and not playing any games. So I really want to make sure you know that I am in 2 other open relationships.
What?
Well, hold on.
Hat! You can't hog all the boyfriends.
What did you just
What
say?
are you doing? You're just like gathering men?
You have 2 other
I
boyfriends?
thought we were done
Well,
here.
it's like an open relationship. We see each other, every now and
Oh,
again,
my
but,
gosh.
they know about each other and they know, it could potentially become 3.
So now with Manny, you're going for the hat trick.
There it is. Hey.
Okay, well, Manny.
So that's where that term got its name.
Hat. You naughty little hat. Well, Manny, how you feeling about this?
So open, like, I mean, I know the term, but like, what do you open, like full on open?
Everything's open.
Like 7-Eleven.
Yeah, like 24/7.
Yeah. Well, no, we see each other. We don't all hang out together. Just,
Wow.
you're dating multiple people,
So does that mean Manny could also date other people?
Oh.
Correct.
Huh.
This feels like something that's more normal now. Like everybody's pretty much dating everybody anyway.
It is. It's very normal. I'm not the only person doing this.
Yeah, there's 2 other guys that are participating as well.
Well,
My
this
God.
is weird,
It's
man.
so hard to find one relationship. How are you finding so many?
No, jeez.
I don't know. It's Zoom calls, guys. Zoom calls.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get on Zoom.
Are you on board, Manny?
There's like 2 answers, and I don't.
Well, let's get one of those answers because I'm going to ask you right now, would you like to go out on a date with Hat?
I really like you. I think you're a great person. I don't want to judge you at all, but I just don't know if I'm into two other dudes. That just sounds like...
Well, you don't have to be into the dudes. Like, you just have to be into Hat.
You're never gonna see.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely willing to have a conversation about it because it would probably be one of the most interesting conversations I've ever had.
Yes to a date.
Well, Manny, I just have to check with the other two guys, that this is happening, but it should be fine.
Oh, God.
Hat, you should have checked with them before you called us. That's how this works.
Well, they knew about the awkward situation. Now I can let them know that we're going on another date.
All right, there you go. Just go to your other boyfriends, hat in hand, and ask them for permission.
This has been so great. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, well, congratulations, Hat. You got a third boyfriend.
It's like she's buying him in the...
Looking for the perfect birthday or anniversary gift or a special date night? Well, then you need Zodart.
Today's second date update is kind of the anti-second date update.
What does that mean?
The girl on the phone doesn't want a date with the guy that she wants us to call.
Oh.
But she does want some clarification. Her name is Steph. Steph, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. So this is a different kind of second date update, huh?
Yeah.
I like how you're laughing.
Thanks. It's just a crazy situation. That's really why I'm calling you guys, is because there's nothing in the handbook about how to take care of this.
What situation are you talking about?
Well, I'm a teacher. And, I have some lovely students and everything, and but I'm single. So on the weekends I go out.
Yeah, single teacher. Like hearing from those.
Yeah.
Can I get a little PTA conference?
All right.
Okay, well, no, you may not.
All right.
No.
So you're a teacher and you have great students.
Yeah, but, I am single, so I go out on the weekends, and I was at this bar with my friends, and this guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, do I know you?" And I'm like, that's a pickup line or something, because I didn't recognize the guy.
Right.
And he goes, "You're my son's teacher."
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So ends up, he actually is, his son Noah is in my class. So I'm hanging with my friends, and then, he just sort of interjects himself into the conversation and is asking all kinds of questions, trying to actually get to know me. And he's crossing that parent-teacher line. It's becoming a little bit more intimate. And then all of a sudden he's asking if he can buy me a drink. And, I say, no, I don't want a drink. I don't want to have that kind of a relationship with him.
Which means he's not cute enough, right?
Well, I mean, he's decent looking, but I don't want to date the father of one of my students.
Have you ever done that before?
No, I have not. Okay. I have a coworker who did, and she's no longer a teacher because of it.
Oh.
So I just distanced myself,
Okay. So he was just giving you the hard press, huh? Wanted to buy you drinks and stuff?
Yes. And, I clearly said, no, that's okay. I've got my own money. I can get my own drinks. And then he ends up ordering shots for all of us.
Whoa, okay.
Trying to get the teacher hammered.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of seems like he was trying to get me drunk. I don't know. I had that feeling, and I just didn't want to. No, I didn't want that.
So did you explain your boundaries to him?
Well, I was trying. He just was not listening. I wanted to be nice because he is the father of one of my students, and I didn't want to cause a rift. Yeah. But he actually asked if me and him could actually go somewhere private and talk and get away from my friends.
Oh.
And he was like, just come on, let's just sit at the table and just get to know each other. And I was trying to be nice. So I said, okay, we'll sit for a few minutes, but then I have to leave. And I just kind of made a signal to my friends, kind of save me, rescue me. But they were laughing. They were laughing at me.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. They probably thought it was hilarious.
I bet it was.
I would have done the same thing if I was your friend.
Well, I really had no choice. So I sat down and talked to him, and he's asking all kinds of questions. And, yeah.
It must be awkward when you go to class and have to teach his son now. Just yeah.
Yeah, it is very, very awkward. But that's not the end of it. I finally escaped, essentially. I felt like I was having to escape. And then he offered to take me home. And I was like, no, I've got to ride with my friends. And he's like, well, hey, why don't we just buy some shots and then head on over to my place and just, keep the party going.
Wow, he was trying to get it in.
Just like, no. And so I get out of that.
and a couple days later, he starts texting me. Here's the creepy part. My cell phone is not public knowledge. I have a school line that they can call, but my cell phone is not public.
So wait, did you give him your number?
No, I did not.
Do you think one of your friends gave him your number, trying to mess with you?
I don't know, but he somehow got my number, and he's texting, okay, that was great the other night. Why don't we continue on? Let's go on another date. I've got some ideas, and I'm just like, I can't do that.
Are you responding to him?
No, I don't know what to say to him. That's exactly why I'm calling you guys, is because I don't know what to do. I mean, there's that fine line, and this is such a freaking awkward position. And, he keeps asking me if we can go on another date. We've never even been on a first date.
Oh, my God.
So he obviously thinks that your hangout, when he saw you at the bar and tried to get you drunk and take you home, was a date.
Yes. He thought that was a date, and it was not an actual date. He did not ask me out. I did not say yes. I actually was telling him no the whole night, and I don't know why no means yes to him, but that's what he's hearing. And I don't know, he's delusional.
And why haven't you just texted him and said stop?
Because I just don't want to talk to him. I don't want to engage with him. I just don't want to continue the conversation. I just need, I need you guys.
So you want us to call him and tell him that you guys never went on a first date to begin with, and no, there will not be a second date or any other dates in the future.
Are you guys able to do that?
Absolutely. We can do that.
We're good at that.
We'll play a song, come back, and then call this guy and tell him why you're not calling him back. It's way different than any second date update we've ever done, but we'll do it right after this.
Thank you.
How? Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm actually excited to call this guy for the second date update today because I always wonder what goes through dudes' heads when they won't leave a girl alone, when they obviously don't want to go out with them again. And I'm wondering what is going through this guy's mind. If you're unaware with what's going on, Steph called us for a second date update. Only problem is it's not a traditional second date update because she never actually went out on a date with the guy that she wants to call. And she was out at a bar one night. Guy came up to her and said, "Hey, you're my son's teacher," and then started buying her a bunch of drinks and trying to get her drunk, even suggested going back to his place. She said no, and then somehow he got her phone number and has been texting her nonstop to go out on, quote, another date. So he thought that was a date, and now he's trying to get a second date, and she wants us to call him and say, go away. I think what I'd like to do, unless you're against it, I want to do this like we do a traditional second date update. All right, I'm not going to call the guy and tell him to go away right away. I'll be like, you went on a date with Steph, so that we can hear him actually break down the date that he thinks you went on before we tell him to get lost. Can we do that?
Whatever works. I mean, as long as you can just get the creep to back off.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to make the call right now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Chris?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, how you doing? I've been looking for you.
Why? Who's this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. How are you?
Okay. You guys are calling me from the radio station?
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to call you about a date you recently went on.
What?
I heard that you recently went out on a date with one of your son's teachers.
Yeah. How did you hear about that?
Oh, because Steph, the woman who you went out on a date with, actually emailed us and asked us to call you.
I mean, that's weird. She would email you guys. Okay.
Yeah, well, she wanted us to find out why you guys haven't had a second date yet.
You serious?
Yeah. Yeah, we talked to her a little bit about the first time you guys hung out, and she told us about your date, and she's wondering why you guys haven't gone out again.
I mean, why didn't she just call me? I don't understand.
I don't know. Some maybe nerves or something like that. She wanted us to do it. I'm not really sure. Did you like going on a date with her?
Yeah, I mean, she's nice. She hasn't really been in touch with me, so I kind of wanted, things kind of just fizzled out, so I wanted to.
Oh, weird. She didn't tell us that. She just told us that she went on a date with you and wanted us to get you on the phone.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I like I said, she hadn't got back to me, so I thought she just wasn't interested in me,
Yeah, maybe she wanted to do it this way. So anyway, tell us about that date with her.
Yeah, we went to a bar and, just hanging out, had a couple of drinks and, I thought we were having
You guys actually went to a bar together?
Yeah, I mean, it was we were at the bar together. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Bar's always a good place for a first date.
Yeah, I think so. Nice, lively, people having fun, dancing, drinking, So.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
But Chris, what made you think that you guys had a connection?
Well, we were having drinks and we were talking and,
So you guys hung out and talked, and she said that at the end of the night you did ask her to go back to your place.
Yeah, I kind of felt that party could have kept going, so I just invited her back to my place, and that's when she kind of lost interest, or I don't know, it just seemed weird at that point.
That's interesting because you feel like she likes you.
Yeah, I thought everything was fine till that point. I don't know, maybe she was just tired. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Let me ask you, what were you hoping to get from all this? Just to like hook up with your son's teacher, or to actually like date her?
Well, the thing is, my son is in her class, and my plan was, I kind of had a plan to get her a couple of drinks, be nice and kind of hang out because my son's having a little bit of trouble in her class. So I was hoping that maybe, if things went well between us, not only would I be able to hook up with her because she's attractive, but that my son would maybe, show him a little bit more, attention, help him get along a little better.
Wait a second. Are you saying that you wanted to go out with her to help your son do better in school?
I mean, yeah, but also, she's attractive. If she wasn't attractive, I wouldn't have done it. But
yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
Hey, Chris, I do have another question for you too. Like at the end of the night, when you got her phone number from her, were you excited about that?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Whoa. That's interesting because she told us she never gave you her phone number.
I mean, technically she didn't.
Okay, so how did you get her number then?
I just came upon it. I just found it,
What?
Come on.
You just found her number.
You are so creepy right now. How did you get her number?
Well, at this point, I don't think it matters. I mean, she obviously wants to go out on a second date because she had you guys call. So,
you know what? I'd rather not comment on what you just said. I'm just going to let her do it because Steph is actually on the other line listening right now and would like to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Steph, you there?
Hi, Chris.
Hi. What's going on?
Well, that's actually my question to you, Chris. What is going on?
I don't know what you mean.
First off, we were never on a date. Our paths crossed in a bar, and we just happened upon each other. That's life. That does not mean that we went on a first date. Even if we had a conversation and there were drinks in our hand, that does not mean that we were on a date.
Well, it's kind of weird you're saying this now. I mean, because, with everybody listening, because the other night you were flirting and everything was fine.
Okay, Chris, let me spell it out for you. I am your son's teacher. I am not a girl for you, okay? And second of all, I don't know how you got my phone number, but you better delete it, and you better not contact me ever again. There is a phone number at school that you can reach me and leave a voicemail if it pertains to your son. And third of all, do not use me as some kind of toy to get better grades for your son.
Yeah, your friends did tell me you play hard to get. This is kind of cool.
Her friends told you that she'd play hard to get?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're the ones that gave me the number. They said she would, be like this.
Oh, my God.
All right, I think we finally figured out what happened. Chris, I think you were set up, man. I think both you guys were actually set up.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what the hell's going on here.
I think that Steph was not into you, and her friends knew that, so they gave you her phone number so that you would bug her. Steph, does that sound right?
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, they did this whole thing to set it up so we can actually get together. I got it.
No, Chris. Just ignore everything that my friend said, okay?
I can do that. I think we actually need to discuss it over like a beer or something.
Oh, my God.
Not getting it.
Oh, my gosh.
I am not interested. I'm not interested, okay?
Okay, wow. So what about my kid, though? How's that?
Wait, are you still trying to get better grades for your kid? Chris, I think you've lost this whole battle, man. All right?
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I heard she favors other kids. I just want her to favor my kid the same.
Excuse me? I don't know where you heard that, but I treat every one of my students with respect and dignity, and I treat them all the same. They just learn differently. That is not called favor.
Yeah.
That is called being a teacher.
But Steph, aren't you glad that you finally have an involved parent, though?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Teachers always want that. I guess not in this case. I always have to ask this question on the second date. Maybe I'll ask it a little differently for this one. Chris, would you like to not go out on a date with Steph? We will not pay for it. And Steph, would you like to not go on a date with Chris? We will not pay for it.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
I'm gonna have to say no to the first question, and yeah to the second question. But I'm still not sure what it really means.
All right. Well, I just think it means that you guys aren't going to go out on a date. So will you stop texting Steph, Chris?
I mean, I guess I can stop texting her. I mean, I don't really understand what happened.
I know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Somebody texted in at 78592 and all it says is, take a hint. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about the second date update. Steph called us. She's a teacher. She really wanted to do the second date update to tell this guy to stop bugging her.
Yeah.
Less of a, hey, I want to see him again, more of a tell him to go away. Because they hung out at a bar. She actually teaches his kid. And they hung out because he was at the same bar, and then he said that they went on a date together and would not stop calling her. Found out that's because her friends told him, oh, yeah, she's really into you, and gave him her phone number.
I bet they didn't even realize it was going to be that bad.
No.
Well, it was great because they go, no, she'll play hard to get. Like,
Yeah.
don't give up.
Don't give up no matter
That's the
what.
best part of the whole thing.
And we tried to tell him she wasn't interested. He finally got it at the end, like, oh. And then he just wanted to date her so his kid could get a better grade. Yeah.
Everyone's texted in right now. I can see why the kid's not doing so well in class. Like father, like son.
Yep.
A little slow.
Remember, if you want a second date update, just email the show. We'll call the person who didn't call you back.